Here's what you missed.
Speaking of the waiting area, making noise in the waiting area. Refrain from loudly talking about yourself to strangers. People who feel unwell might not want to hear your vivid descriptions of your problems.
My testicles just can't stop itching.
So keep your conversations with others to a low volume as not to be disruptive.
Generally, I would agree. But you know, like that room you got to wait in before you get your blood work?
Yeah.
It's usually pretty crowded. There was one dude in there just kind of going off, and his wife kept being like, you're being too loud. And finally, he was just like, man, they don't care. They're kind of laughing. And I just was dying laughing.
Yeah. There's also a lot of...
not helping. I was like, he's kind of funny.
I mean, just based on age, there's a lot of older people in there.
Yeah.
So they're doing the speakerphone or FaceTime thing with the volume on.
Heavens.
I don't know, but the doctor said that the rash should go away.
Why do they always do it on
Jesus.
FaceTime? I know. Why do old people...
Because they like to see you.
It is the only way that they can communicate. They're the ones that came up with the doggone phone.
My parents will never call me on FaceTime, but if they show up on FaceTime, it means they want to see their grandkids.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
That makes sense.
I mean,
I want to see the babies,
right.
but they will everywhere they go. Hang on. Hello? Yeah, I'm in the doctor's office. Shouting across the
I told you about
nation.
my vulva. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here.
Hola, amigos. My name is Taylor. Today I'm 35. I want Cocaine Ted and the captain to call me a bitch in any way possible. Really laid into me on this one. You guys really do God's work and have got me through a bunch of hard times. Cheers, bitches. That from Taylor.
You know what? One time I tried to get a little closer to the source. I went down to old Mexico. You know what? I saw a lot of female dogs, but none of them were big a bitch as you are.
Ooh, well, it's funny that old Coke Ted brought to Mexico getting Spanish. You're not a bitch, you're a para. Now you go to Brazil, there's Portuguese. There, you're a cadela. In Chinese, you're a mugao. Japanese, a minu. Korean, and I'm gay. German, a hundin. In Arabic, you're a nahira. And finally, when we go galactic, in Klingon, you're a pektak. They all mean bitch. Crunch berries. Who did Muhammad Ali knock out in 1974 using the rope-a-dope method?
Well, I was waiting for the multiple choice.
Yeah, now it's not multiple choice.
Now it is not
Go
multiple
ahead,
choice.
Gary. Fire away.
Let's see. Was that the Thriller in Manila?
No.
That was not the Thriller in Manila.
Joe Brown.
Is it Holmes?
George Foreman.
Oh, it's
George Foreman.
George Foreman.
He makes grills now.
He knocked me down, but I came back and made grills. You ever seen Muhammad Ali grill? No, you have not, sir. That's his big brag. He may knock me out, but he doesn't have a grill. All right, your question.
Why does he sound like that?
I don't know. Exposure to what turned Bruce Banner into the Hulk?
Oh, is that gamma rays?
You got it.
Also would accepted women.
Well, actually, one of the first movies they made with him, I think it's Sean Penn. It didn't do well, but maybe that was either way. So they said, like, basically, if his adrenaline spikes or if he has more than X number of heartbeats a minute, he'll turn into the Hulk, right? So he starts hooking up with Liv Tyler,
Tyler.
and he's about to get laid. And they start playing like his heartbeat's racing, and he's like, I gotta stop. And she's like,
gotta go
"What do
home."
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's like, look, dude, I will turn into the Hulk if we have sex.
So Hawk doesn't smash.
And no.
Correct.
In the Marvel Universe, how many Infinity Stones are there?
5?
7.
6. It's kind of a
What?
oxymoron, isn't it?
What's that? Infinity Stones, there's only
How
6.
many Infinity Stones?
Yeah, there's...
Known as Knuckles, isn't it?
And then one that I think you put like...
Right in the center.
Oh, you don't want to know where you put that.
Yeah, and then one in the backside, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the Space Stone, the Mind Stone, the Reality Stone, the Power Stone, the Time Stone, and then finally, so that Thanos could dance, the Soul Stone. That's why he wanted that one. He started twerking. You didn't see the director's cut, did you?
I did not, no.
Oh, yeah, that's when you see Thanos dance. It's pretty badass, man. He can pop and lock like nobody's business.
But let's say you did go to, you're going down there. There's, in Seattle, to their credit, their stadiums have some of the best food you'll find in the country, right?
Sure.
So you have Ballard Pizza is always good. Bam Bam Smash Burger. Bar Dojo.
Oh,
That's your
all
spot,
right.
isn't it?
Yeah, I'll go there.
Yeah, man. Barrera.
I drive a
Ramen.
Ferrari.
Like the Mexican tacos.
Yeah.
But it's ramen. Again, I saw that last summer. That looks delicious. I just want to eat that not in a stadium.
Fair.
Big Walt's Kitchen. Big Walt's got you covered with the classic stuff, man. Chicken tenders, fries.
Okay.
All that kind of stuff. Bang Bang sauce. You got a cheesesteak kitchen.
Nice.
I was going to say, you have the club market and the club section. That's your walkout technology.
Amazon thing.
Also funny
yeah.
that it's in the club section, but it's cheaper beer.
I know. I mean, just.
Miles, what's the ice cream of the future for the last 40 years?
Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots and lemonade. You can find that in a bunch of stuff. If you're up into 300, it's looking 317 and 324. I don't know if that's what your joke or Thrill's joke, but when is the future happening?
I don't know, man. I know my kids love it.
All right, horse jokes.
Abandon your children. That's his advice.
You're asking a cokehead for advice.
That's fair.
Guys, people say horse girls are crazy,
Yeah.
but I've always found them rather stable.
You don't eat that.
What did the pony say when he called in sick? What did the pony say when he called in sick?
I'm a little horse.
I'm a little horse. And finally, my wife and kids are leaving me because they say I'm obsessed with horse racing.
Oh, yeah?
Actually looking out my window right now. And they're off.
You didn't do the long face one.
No.
Oh, you guys, right, you know the other version of that.
Do you want to say it?
Horse walks into the bar. Bartender says, "Why the long face?" "I have cancer." I will say, just
Go to Panama, no.
having a passport is just great because if you do want to travel, you can.
Right.
Just, pick up and go to Ireland or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have
Avoid
one for years,
Liverpool.
but it's a pain in the ass to get them. I just highly recommend, just go get one.
Yeah.
In case you want to go somewhere, you can.
And don't smile in the picture.
No.
Every picture
God,
you
no.
take, they tell you to smile. Well, no, I didn't know. So I went, it was the UPS store downstairs. I go to get my picture, I smile, and the guy's like, "Don't smile." So what are you talking about, man? He's like, "Don't smile." I said, "Fine." Then when I had to redo my passport 2 years ago, went to a different location, smiled again. Lady's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I don't understand. Just take the picture." She's like, "You can't smile." I'm like, "You can't smile on your passport picture?" That is
Very serious.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very
A
serious.
TSA guy, you don't have to mention that the beard was longer and had no gray.
Oh!
Oh, I get that too. Oh, damn, brother. Your beard used to be black. I know. Still, thank you.
Oh, man.
All right, Lisa. Here is your question. What candy company bought the Friendly's restaurant chain back in 1979?
79. Man, do they have Friendlies out here? I grew up on the East Coast. So
I don't know,
Friendly's.
man. Mike's shaking his head no. I'm right there with you, dude. When I was a kid, if my parents were like, "Do you want to go to Friendly's?" I would say yes. If they say, "We need you to murder 50 people," my brother and I would have murdered 50 people just to go to Friendly's to get that hot fudge sundae.
Let's go with Hershey's.
Hershey's
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, that makes sense.
Well, either that or Mars.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot. Did you go to Friendly's much
Oh, yeah.
when you were a kid?
All the time.
Oh, my God, man. Mike, you've never been to a Friendly's?
I have not.
And look, I'm sure this is all just nostalgia. It probably wasn't that great. I just can't explain it. As a kid, because they had burgers and crap like that, but it was all about getting that hot fudge sundae. And they
nailed it.
goddamn,
Yeah, you're right. It was almost like diner food,
basically.
but the main thing
The
is
hot
just to
fudge
get
sundae.
ice cream there. Yeah.
When's the last time you've had a hot fudge sundae? I was at one like 2 years ago. I think we were at the beach, actually. And it's like, I need to eat this more. I don't care if it's healthy or not. It's tremendous.
I don't know,
Awesome.
man. I can't, I don't think
Probably McDonald's.
But even with that,
If you
I
even
can't remember
count
last
that
time.
as a hot fudge sundae.
I do. Because sometimes that's as close
Yeah.
as you can
Yep.
get. But God, they're so good.
And now, the men's room legacy continues. Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. the trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the Men's Room.
And away we go. Welcome to the 21st Amendment season, episode number 4548. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, and my cock. And you are the Men's Room. On tap today, it's a Seattle World Cup matchup, inspired Bad Choice Friday. The return of Ted versus the FCC. Plus headlines, a Men's Room shot of the day, fun with listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted.
Click, clack.
All right, here we go. Florida woman is finally caught after stealing $300 worth of banana chips. Meanwhile, a jailed man tells police if they take his dogs, he's going to go all John Wick. A gaming PC saves an owner from a bullet fired by her neighbor's dog. An animal escapes a zoo and could put you in a stinky-type fog. And today's rescue is a dog stuck in an Oklahoma storm drain. That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. Thank you, Mike. All right, it's no secret that the cost of groceries, pretty much like everything else, gone through the roof. So the idea that someone stole groceries from a supermarket, it's kind of easy to understand. And a woman in Florida, she was arrested for stealing $300 worth of groceries. $300 worth of banana chips. That's it, banana chips. She stole banana chips on 6 separate occasions. I think it's safe to say she likes banana chips. And then there's the Colorado woman who stole fruit from a local farmer's market. Now, in her case, she robbed the same bakery twice. And both times, the only thing she stole was nothing but homemade oatmeal cream pies. Oatmeal cream pies. Much like banana chips lady, I'm guessing she likes oatmeal cream pies. But hey, we like what we like. There's a man in England. He clearly likes fish sandwiches. And that's why when a seagull attempted to snatch his fish sandwich out of his hand, the man responded by literally punching a hole in the bird's chest and then body slamming it. And he's not the first person to kill a seagull over stolen food. A guy in New Jersey, he decapitated a seagull after it stole a few French fries from his daughter. The guy was arrested, by the way. So was the Florida man that stole a single French fry from a kid at a Chick-fil-A. But look, that's not why that guy was arrested. No, he was arrested for the carjacking. The stolen French fry was just an added bonus at the end. But look, food should be a simple thing, but it can lead to trouble, whether you're, I don't know, stealing it, assaulting seagulls over it, or in the case of Outback Steakhouse, facing a $1.5 million lawsuit because a customer slipped on your mashed potatoes. But today we're talking food and the trouble it can bring. So look, maybe your roommate beat you up because you stole his leftovers. Maybe you accidentally served somebody some weed-laced goodies. Maybe you had an allergic reaction, or maybe it's just a food fight in school. Today we want to know, brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration, how did food get you into trouble?
To be a part of the big show, call 206-803-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram at Men's Room Live. Send those emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com, and now watch the show live on YouTube at KISW Rock.
Your backyard is looking dead and you got no evidence.
Wench.
Witch.
I know. It's too close. And Jerry always says wenches. And wenches are in my brain.
The Scarlet Wench.
Scarlet
Yeah.
wenches.
Put the letter on her.
Bring forth the scarlet wenches.
All right, Jerry, your question.
Dance.
Canfield, Klondike, and Pyramid. They're all variations of what card game?
Anfield. Cribbage.
Solitaire.
Yeah.
There's that many different ways to play solitaire.
Yeah. I suppose they all fall into the same umbrella of solitaire. They're just
Right.
card games, is all that they are.
Solitaire is just if you're playing solo.
Correct.
And then these are different games you can play by yourself, so
Right.
they become solitaire.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Solitaire is the usual one that you see where you're going to put the ace up there and then 2, 3, 4,
Right.
get them all in order. Free cell is the one where you have the 4 open spaces up top. You've got what other ones did you mention there? Pyramid.
Pyramid, yeah.
That's one where you're matching two cards to equal the number 13, and that's how they're eliminated from the board, and it's in a pyramid shape.
How about Klondike?
Klondike, that's your casual solitaire game.
Okay. And Canfield.
Haven't done Canfield.
Don't know that one. All right.
I know Tri-Peaks.
All right, of course you do.
Yeah, who doesn't?
All right, your question, what is the capital of Pennsylvania?
Home. Cap.
If it helps you, it's near Hershey.
That does not help.
No, well, so
It's a hellhole.
other than Hershey.
Right down the highway.
Flint.
Is it a big city?
Not really. It's just the capital.
Okay, it's Stream, Hanford.
Close. Harrisburg.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. I was close. H and an A.
Yeah.
Dad, you hear about the big brawl at Hershey Park?
I was reading about it yesterday.
Yeah. So what the hell? Was it a bunch of teenagers?
25.
Or something? 25 of them?
25 teenagers.
And why were they fighting at Hershey Park?
Because
Do
they're
they know?
teenagers.
As a teen. All right. All right, your question. John Lennon Airport is in what English city? I'll give you a hint. Ted would love to go, but he'll never do it.
Yeah, they were just 4 lads from there.
Liverpool.
Got it, Jerry. Nice job.
Yes, indeed.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Liquor and whores.
Liquor and whores.
Matty on Team Sober, Team Not Sober.
Driving home, so I got to be sober right now.
All right, Matt. Okay, our men's room poll. One musical genre for an entire year. Are you taking mumble rap, post 9/11 country, Christian death metal, or AI EDM?
I'm going to have to go option 2.
Uncle Sam put your name at the top of his list. And a statue.
With all the crap that's going on in the world right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yep.
All right. Here's your question. In what state did the Hindenburg airship disaster occur?
New York.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Hey, it's coming down.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the humanity, huh? It's on fire.
All right, your next question.
Save the people.
What gas was the Hindenburg filled with?
Helium.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen. That's why they stopped using hydrogen. Like, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Maybe let's use helium.
Wasn't it not very far off the ground? Wasn't it only like 20 feet off the ground?
I remember if it was only 20
No.
feet, but I mean, it had made it across the freaking Atlantic.
Okay.
And I want to say, was it like static or something like that when it got here?
Yeah.
The hydrogen, and it's a problem with hydrogen.
Zap.
But that's how we learn. I want to say early in NASA's kind of manned missions, say it was 3 guys that burned up on the launch pad because we're thinking, and it makes sense, they filled the cabin with oxygen. And then there was an electrical spark, and that was it. Wow. All she wrote. Yep. So, like, maybe let's just do air. All right, your question. What drink is made from espresso, hot milk, and chocolate?
Espresso martini.
A mocha. Mocha. Yeah.
Gotta add some booze to make it a martini.
Yeah.
Question 4, Matt.
Don't be ashamed to get one, though. They're delicious.
They are delicious. And they make me fart a lot. All right. Your
I'm
question.
afraid if you get one.
I've had probably 3 a week for the last couple of weeks. My wife gets super early, goes to the grocery store, but they have a Starbucks. So when I get up, there's a mocha. And I even told Miles yesterday, I was like, look, I wasn't going to get one, but it was already there, so I'm going to drink it. My stomach was Not happy with me yesterday.
I think he was talking about the espresso martinis.
That's why it seemed kind of bold. You're like, I had 3 this week before work. I was
Okay.
like, oh, okay.
I meant the mocha. All right, your question. It's multiple choice. The waterbed was originally called what? The pleasure pit, the ocean motion, liquid support, or the hydrostatic bed? So pleasure pit, ocean motion, liquid support, or hydrostatic bed?
I want to go liquid support.
Believe it or not, the pleasure pit. Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Did it make having sex better? Easier?
I don't think that it did. It's throwing a rhythm.
Yeah.
Right? That's what
Because
I'm
you're
thinking.
creating a wave, then the wave.
Absolutely not.
It's all about the motion of the ocean, though, and apparently it sucks.
It does. It does. Never seen fish have sex? They hate it. All right, your question. What major city is on the shores of the Potomac River? Or as Will Smith would say, the Patty Mac?
Shores.
I know, the shores of the Potomac River.
Come on, Washington, D.C.
You got it. Nice job, Matt. Very
Well
good.
done. Well done.
More of Big Dummy on the way if you'd like to be a contestant. 206-803-ROCK.
Guys there, like, even Grumpy will be on it, man. I'm like, Dopey, just whatever, man.
I want to hang out with Dopey. Come on now.
Oh, I want to hang out with Dopey. I think he'd help you pull the seeds out of your weed. All right, your question. What is the capital of the Philippines?
Manila.
Got it. Boom. Very good.
That's technically, it's just Philippines, not the Philippines, but I'm like, I'm not writing that. I don't feel right saying that.
Game is Big Dummy. 206-803-ROCK.
It would be weird to say, what's the capital of Philippines?
Yeah, even though that's what they want you to say, and I get it. And no disrespect, but I'm not doing it. I'm throwing a the in front of that bad boy. Hello, Luke. Welcome to the men's room.
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
Luke, are you sober or not sober?
I am sober today.
All right, Luke. Okay, only one type of music for a year. You taking mumble rap, post 9/11 country, Christian death metal, or AI EDM?
Well, honestly, I do like Demon Hunter, which are the Christian version of Metallica, so I'm going to go with Christian death metal. Fear is Not My Guide is a very big banger, in my opinion.
Christian metal it is. All right, your question. What is the first sign of the zodiac?
The first sign of a zodiac?
Yes, sir.
I have never looked at a zodiac calendar before. Pass.
Hit it.
Just pick a zodiac sign.
Where are you at? You
Yeah, just pick one.
What was your guess?
Funny coincidence. I said Cancer.
That's a stupid guess. Aries. Aries.
Oh, okay then.
Aries berries, baby. All right, your question. What does a bibliophile enjoy?
Bibliophile?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that what you said?
Yes, that is what I
What
said.
is that?
It's what he's asking you.
That's what we're asking.
Exactly what I'm asking you. What does a bibliophile enjoy?
Oh. Oh, no. Reading the Bible?
It'd be part of what they enjoy, but books. Just books.
The biblioteca.
This thing we had to do at the end of our...
Bibliography.
Bibliography, right. God, I hated that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Raised Christian, that was my first guess, to be honest.
Well, I mean, biblio's in there, man. Makes sense.
Don't you remember Spanish class, though? Biblioteca's the
Library, yes. All right, your question. Which Christmas carol did Bruce Springsteen record live and release?
God, Yeah, it's a good song.
Oh,
You think so?
Bruce
Yeah.
Springsteen?
Yeah, man, his version's great.
Oh,
I mean, it's the best version of that song. I would say that.
I should know this. Let's see.
It's okay, man.
Oh,
It's just a question, Luke.
Don't hurt yourself, bud.
okay. Did he do a cover of Jingle Bells?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yes.
Question 4, Luke.
Question number 4. What is the only substance Superman cannot see through?
Lead.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, he's like an X-ray.
Debauchery rolls on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Hold the cellos, away we go. Welcome to the 21st Amendment season, episode number 4,548. What a large and a charged program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat on this also positive Friday. Return of Ted versus the FCC. I believe this is round 2 of the Fun King, who bought an old dusty clock.
Ah, yeah. Dusty clock.
But he said the clock rings actually lock. So the Sofa King, he brought grease for the funky rings to release.
Ah, I see. That's thinking.
Ted versus the FCC. It's coming up at 4:35. Of course, we'll drink and toast the weekend with the shot of the day. Then it's Bad Choice Friday time.
You know it's Bad Choice Friday. It's Bad Choice Friday. You know it's Bad Choice Friday. Hey, man, this is your fault.
Come on.
All kinds of matchups in the World Cup all weekend. Our first in Seattle happens to be this coming Monday.
That is correct.
As Belgium and Egypt do battle down at Seattle Stadium or whatever.
Seattle Stadium.
Seattle
Also
Stadium.
known as Lumen Field.
Exactly, right.
Or Field.
So, Belgium and Egypt are doing battle.
Yes, Field.
So we took 2 of the greats from each country.
Yeah.
And we are going to pit them against each other today on a Bad Choice Friday. So, ladies and gentlemen, representing the country of Belgium, give it up for Technotronic. For $1 million, I could not guess that Technotronic was from Belgium.
No. I never would have guessed that.
Crank that up. Make my day.
Yeah, but I'm not shocked they're European.
Yeah.
But still would have guessed like Germany, even Iceland. They had a weird
You
thing
guys
going
just
on.
don't think about Belgium.
We don't think about Belgium much. I don't.
No. So, Belgium, represented by Technotronic, they are from Belgium, taking on the band that's representing Egypt, the great band known as the Bangles. What a hot mess that is. Yeah, mighty. Just to follow her on Instagram. Like, golly, you're nuts. Bangles walk like an Egyptian, representing Egypt, taking on Technotronic and representing the fine country of Belgium. Today on a Bad Choice Friday.
You think they ever been there?
Where's that?
Egypt.
The Bengals? No.
Maybe now.
I doubt it.
You mean they like bring them in to play that tune?
I'm just saying, like, we always make fun of Toto because they made Africa.
Never went that
and they
way.
were like, we had never been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think the Bengals should get more heat. Like, I bet you've never been to Egypt. You'd, like, walk like an Egyptian.
Probably not.
Well,
Yeah.
let's take a look.
Then the guys from created Outback Steakhouse and never been to Australia.
That doesn't shock me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the case with that. It's like, yeah, it's Australian. They make steak.
Yeah.
Are you checking to see if the Bengals have been to Egypt?
There's no public record of the American pop rock band The Bangles ever traveling to Egypt.
Yeah.
Actually written by Ohio songwriter Liam Sternberg.
He wrote that song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. There's your knowledge. Jewish guy from Ohio writing a song about
He's been to Egypt.
Yeah, a band from L.A. could cover it. That's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
In the world of music. But I'll tell you what, as far as I think it's going to be a pretty tight matchup.
Probably.
Both those songs are fine. You know, they're not
Fine's
bad.
a strong word. They're not terrible.
No, but they have a beat to them. They're catchy.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying. I think
I'm going Technotronic. Let's go Belgium.
All right.
I'm going to Egypt.
Really?
I'm going to Bengals.
Yeah, I think I'm going with Ted. I'm going to Belgium.
Going to Belgium? Okay.
Even though I never think about it. But today,
Right, you hate them, but
got
you'd
Belgium
visit.
on my mind.
Yeah.
I never said I hate them. I do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I never said that.
Right. Now, today we're going to talk about food getting you into some trouble. There's all kinds of ways that food can get you in trouble. You can choke on food. That's one
Yes.
way to get in trouble with
For
food,
sure.
for sure. You can burn the inside of your mouth with something hotter than you didn't even know what it was.
French bread pizza.
Exactly.
I did it last week with a pizza roll.
Burn the inside of your mouth?
And it just finally, it doesn't feel burned like today. And it was last Friday when I ate that pizza.
How long did you leave him before you ate?
I did not.
No.
I was drunk.
That's on you.
My buddy,
damn
he goes, do not eat that. Do not eat that.
It's a pocket of hot.
And I popped it in. Was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's almost like you're like juggling with your
Yeah, you
tongue.
start bouncing around your tongue.
Trying to cool that thing down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. God, you can chip a tooth. When you bite
Yeah.
into something that's kind of weird, end up at the emergency dental thing. There's all kinds of ways that food can get you in trouble. But this is an interesting one. As the story goes, back in 2024, a man in New Jersey was arrested for decapitating a seagull that stole some French fries from his daughter. Earlier this year, he was sentenced to time served. He spent 263 days in jail, along with 5 years of probation.
For decapitating a
seagull that stole some French fries in New Jersey, which, by the way...
Hey, what are you doing, you son of a bitch?
If you've ever been to the Jersey Shore, seagulls are everywhere.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's
So
the
are
ocean.
French fries.
Yeah. Now, someone else in England
Wait a
could be
minute. When
facing...
you're on probation
for 5 years. You can't
All
be
right.
around a seagull.
I was going to say, is it like you can't decapitate another seagull for 5 years?
You
I mean,
can't own a parrot?
yeah, I'm like, how easy a probation is that? Hey, listen, you son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
If in 5 years you decapitate another seagull, you're in real trouble.
I mean, it depends on what he was doing. I'm assuming if he's on the beach with his kids, he's not drunk. But if he was drunk, they'd probably be like, all right, no drinking.
He can't have a chicken coop. There's all kinds of
I was
things.
going to say, what's your
Can't be around birds.
probation when you decapitate a seagull?
I mean, I think it's fair to say he ran afoul of the law.
Now, someone else in England could be facing some legal repercussions for a seagull-related incident that recently unfolded in St. Ives, the coastal town located on the southwest tip of Great Britain next to the Celtic Sea in the county of Cornwall. Are you anywhere close to there?
I am not, but my friends that live in Cornwall are going to come up to London and visit me.
All right.
When I skip Liverpool.
Ask them about this story.
But is that St. Ives spelled the same way like the malt liquor?
IVES.
Yeah.
That's wild. I never knew that was a real place.
Yeah, I know. Might say Ives.
Might have to get there and get a T-shirt. According to the Daily... Ask them to bring you a shirt. According to the Daily Mail, police are asking for help tracking down closed-circuit television footage in connection with an incident that unfolded on Wednesday when a tourist who reportedly resides in Yorkshire unloaded on a seagull that stole his food. An eyewitness told the outlet that the man in question was snacking on a fish sandwich when a seagull decided it wanted it for itself. However, the bird was unable to make a clean getaway as it was grabbed by the unsuspecting target who had its head in his hand and punched it hard in the chest. They told the outlet he delivered 3 or 4 punches before throwing the seagull to the ground in a body slam motion. And someone who came to its aid said it had a big hole in its chest due to the assault and was unlikely to survive. By the way, seagulls are a protected species in the UK under the Wildlife and Countryside Act of 1981. And people who violate that law...
Seagulls are protected?
...can face up to 6 months in prison. They say they've received multiple reports in the wake of the incident, and they are appealing for witnesses and footage. They believe that this was a tourist in the area, but they're hoping to get to the bottom of the matter. So there you go on that. So
you really got to protect seagulls?
Mm-hmm. I mean, they do.
Are they rare there? I mean, like, we can give you some seagulls if you need seagulls. Christ almighty.
I pulled this one for you because I know you're a history buff. Okay? All right. Now, this happened a while ago, over 100 years ago, but it's worth noting. On July 25th, 1911, Bobby Leach became the second person to survive a trip down Niagara Falls in a barrel, in his own barrel that he built by himself. July 25th, 1911 was the date. He enclosed himself in the built barrel, floated down the Niagara River, and fell 167 feet down the Horseshoe Falls. Leach emerged from his barrel, battered, bruised, and bleeding, but alive. He became the second person in history to accomplish the feat. And there's documentation of this. Library of Congress has postcards and pictures, and a postcard showing a composite photograph of the daredevil standing in the steel barrel before he launched it into the river, and his successful go over Horseshoe Falls. And a view of the falls appears in the background. Now, Leach survived the fall, but he suffered a number of injuries. He broke several ribs and was in the hospital for 23 weeks following the ordeal. Now, after he healed up, he embarked on a promotional tour of the world.
Yeah.
And essentially went around to be the champion of the guy that went over Niagara Falls. So, on a promotional tour in New Zealand, while walking to his room, he slipped on an orange peel on the street and injured his leg. The injury would become infected and require amputation. A few days after the surgery, Leach died from slipping on an orange peel on a street after going over a barrel, over Niagara Falls.
You survive Niagara Falls, and you slip on a damn orange peel, and that's what takes your life.
Exactly.
How can you really slip on an orange peel?
He did it.
He did it.
I know, but I just thought that was like Mario Kart with like banana peels.
Well, I mean,
There's plenty of banana peel stories that I looked
people
at.
slip on, man, and bad things.
But I
sounds stupid.
I thought this was a better story because the guy went over Niagara Falls and then died slipping on an orange peel.
Right, slipping on an orange peel.
It also works with great directors in gangster movies. Whenever you see oranges, generally there's death.
Definitely in the Godfather movies, right?
Correct. And then in Breaking Bad, there's one accidental death. Yes. And I don't like Mike. I don't know. He's a Godfather, but I was like, dude, that's a nod to the Godfather.
Oh, really?
So like the guy hits his head and orange falls off, and I was like, oh, he's dead.
So our question: how did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
So the orange killing barrel guy there.
That's ridiculous. That won't remember. There's a lady suing Outback Steakhouse because she slipped on the mashed potatoes, but went forward and busted up her face.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you can slip in food.
I know. Mashed potatoes, though, make a bigger mess. I'm just like, one orange peel?
One orange peel, ma'am.
Like, what kind of shoes was he wearing?
I don't know. Hello, Josh. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
You know, one time I was a server, and I was running some food with this lady that I worked with, and she was talking to this other server about how she was going to the doctor, and I just, I'm a very, empathetic person, so I leaned over and I'm like, hey, are you okay? And she's like, oh, it's just a lady doctor. It's just like my regular visit. So I said, hey, how about a little cervix with a smile? And I got fired.
What? You got fired?
No way.
I got fired.
Hey, listen, brother, I'm going to tell you, worth it.
A cervix with a smile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just pull that out of the old file cabinet any day. It's worth it, for sure.
You want to get fired? Use this line of restaurant.
Yeah, man. That is worth getting fired for.
Yeah.
That's a great line.
It was definitely worth it. I recommend you use it with all your friends anytime you're in
Was this
situation.
was this like a chain restaurant or was this like a individual owned restaurant?
It was an individual restaurant in the Pike Place Market.
Okay. Oh. So she was pissed off enough that she obviously told the boss.
Well, actually, funny enough, she laughed, and then later in the day, she asked if I wanted to go have a beer, and I had just joined this band in the Seattle area, and I was like, well, we have a show coming up, and I need to cramp, so I don't think it's a good idea. And then I came to get my check on Monday, and they fired me. So I think maybe.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
You should have gotten that beer with her.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm really grateful I didn't, because it ended up opening up some other worlds for me and told a great story. So
okay, all right.
My dad lost a job because of food as well.
What did he do?
He worked at a grocery store.
Okay,
and he's checking a woman out.
Oh no!
Believe she's of larger carriage.
Jeez, somehow, just knowing your father, I just somehow knew that was going to be part.
He said,
God.
"Do you want me to bag it up, or do you want to eat it here?"
No, he didn't.
That's the story. Is he ended up because he worked at Giant, which was a grocery store and a union shop, and I was always like, "Why don't you ever work at Safeway?" And he's like, "I did, but I got fired from that Safeway because of what I said." And I was like, "Oh, I mean, it's funny, but damn." To her face.
Or do you want to eat it here?
The way he told the story was the same thing as that last caller. Like basically, she walks right over to the manager and is like, "You know what your guy just said to me?"
I bet he smiled.
Damn.
Look, it is funny. But it's incredibly rude.
It's very rude, but
he lost his job over food.
Our question: how did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
Ghent. Ghent.
No absolute clue.
Ted?
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
The War of 1812.
1812. Yeah, I would have never got that.
All right. Well, now you know. All right, your question. A tercel is the name for the male of what animal?
A turtle?
Can you guess? Like a Toyota Tercel? Toyota, right?
Is it like an antelope?
It's the male version of a hawk.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, your question. What is the name?
Hey, Christine.
the radio
turn
down.
the radio off.
The radio's got to be off.
Off.
Off. Okay, we got it.
Thank you.
All right. All right, your question. What is the name for the group of men who elect a pope?
No idea. It's right. I've heard it, but I don't know what it is.
College of Cardinals.
Like Stanford.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
All right, question 4, Christine.
All right.
Okay.
Question number 4. Multiple choice. What animal is said to produce the world's most expensive cheese? A sheep, a mink, an ox, or a donkey? So sheep, mink, ox. It says minks. That would have been my guess.
Donkey.
It is a donkey. The Balkan donkey.
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
So it's literally ass cheese. It costs over $1,000 a pound.
That's probably why I've never seen it.
That's exactly why I've never seen
Kind
it.
of gross. Right?
It is. Yeah.
$1,000 a pound. Yeah.
All right, your question. What was Robin Hood's second in command? Sorry, who was Robin Hood's second in command?
The fox.
You say the fox?
No. The cartoon character was a fox. Who was the bear? What was the name of the bear?
Let me see if I can give you a hint. Okay.
The Brer Rat. No, my brain is not working.
Let's think of Robin Hood, not the cartoon version.
Right, Robin Hood, the band of thieves. Okay.
Hey, he had a sidekick. He had a cohort, a guy that was with him the entire time.
I never saw it.
Okay. Little John.
What?
Question 6.
All right. Question number 6. What is a peridot? Is it a flower, beetle, fish, or stone? A peridot.
It's a stone.
Boom.
Got it.
There you go.
That one she knows.
Very good.
That's the one I had no freaking idea.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
People surprise you every day. Throw if you let them.
I was surprised a lot on that last call.
Me too.
So was I. Yeah.
Hello, Justin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hi.
Hold on, gentlemen.
Oh, no. Justin, are you sober or not sober?
Kind of sober.
All right.
You say kind of sober?
No, I said, no, God, I'm sober. Unfortunately.
All right.
All right. It did sound kind of like, sober.
Only one genre of music for a year there, Justin. Are you taking mumble rap, post 9/11 country, Christian death metal, or AI EDM?
I'll take mumble rap. At least I can bounce around to the beat and not know what they're saying anyhow, so I can just make up my own words.
Yeah.
Well, the sign represent there, and not much else. All right. Here's your question. Igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary, what is the most common type of rock on Earth's surface?
On Earth's surface. Metamorphic?
Sedentary.
Sedimentary. Yeah.
Sedimentary.
Sedimentary, yeah.
Yes.
I really care about this rock.
Miles, it doesn't just sit around.
Yeah, it's not lazy. It just cares.
Yeah, that's all.
Hey, lazy rock.
That's what we should call our station. KISW, Lazy Rock. All right. We just played the same song over and over.
Here's Green Day.
Again. All right, your question. What war saw the first soldier buried at Arlington's Tomb of the Unknowns?
Vietnam?
Civil War.
World War I.
Which is bad.
What do you mean?
Like the weapons had gotten so advanced and everything that we finally couldn't identify bodies.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
terrible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, your question. What's the name of the evil queen in Snow White? It's not just evil queen.
I didn't know they had a second band.
Martha.
Martha. I know a Martha once. She was mildly evil and young. Even when I met her, I'm like, your effing name is Martha? I think we met her. She was like 22. Her name was Queen Grimhilda.
Close.
Yes.
No wonder she was angry.
Yeah, her name's Grimhilda.
Yeah.
I'm not evil, I'm pissed.
Meet my new girlfriend, Grimhilda. You'd be like, no, don't bring her over.
Actually, when my wife was pregnant with my daughter, that's her first kid. So the grandparents keep buying, do you have names picked out, all right? And we bought the baby naming book. So I said, look, man, let me handle this. She's like 6-7 months pregnant. So it's my mother. One of the names I saw in there was Thorberta, which is just the ugliest name I've ever heard. So I looked at my mom and I said, yeah, we both agree, man, we're going to go Thorberta. Now, to my mother's credit, she was like, oh, that's lovely. I let her hang on to that for like 2 minutes. I said, I'm kidding. There's no way. She's like, oh, thank God. I thought that was the worst name
Don't ask
ever.
me again.
Yeah. Oh, that was over. It's like, we're not telling anybody. Don't worry about it. All right, your question. What is the largest joint in the human body?
Is the hip?
Not a bad guess.
Yeah. Knee.
The knee. Yep.
Question 5.
Question number 5. What candy company bought the Friendly's restaurant chain back in 1979?
1979. Man, do they have Friendlies out here? I grew up on the East Coast. So
I don't know,
Friendlies.
man. Mike's shaking his head no. I'm right there with you, dude. When I was a kid, if my parents were like, do you want to go to Friendly's? I would say yes. If they say, we need you to murder 50 people, my brother and I would have murdered 50 people just to go to Friendly's to get that hot fudge sundae.
Let's go with Hershey's.
Hershey's it
Yeah,
is.
I mean, that makes sense.
Well, either that or Mars.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot. Did you go to Friendly's much
Oh, yeah.
when you were a kid?
All the time.
Oh, my God, man. Mike, you've never been to a Friendly's?
I have not.
And look, I'm sure this is all just nostalgia. It probably wasn't that great. I just can't explain it. As a kid, because they had burgers and crap like that, but it was all about getting that hot fudge sundae. And they, goddamn.
Yeah, you're right. It was almost like diner food.
Basically.
But the main thing
The
is
hot
just
fudge
to
sundae.
get ice cream there. Yeah.
When's the last time you've had a hot fudge sundae? I was at one like 2 years ago. I think we were at the beach, actually. And it's like, I need to eat this more. I don't care if it's healthy or not. It's tremendous.
I don't know,
Awesome.
man. I can't, I don't think
Probably McDonald's.
But even with that,
If you
I
even
can't remember
count
last
that as a hot fudge sundae.
I do. Because sometimes that's as close
Yeah.
as you can get. But God, they're so good.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Brock. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola. Brock, you sober or not sober?
I'm a brown poop today, so I am sober.
Okay. All right, Brock, our men's room poll. You only get to listen to one style of music for a year. Are you taking mumble rap, post 9/11 country, Christian death metal, or AI EDM?
Originally, I thought the AI DDM, but then I think it'd just get on my nerves after a while. And I'm going to go with the mumble rap just because I could kind of drown it out, I think. And it also reminds me of my son. He used to listen to that music, too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I hear coming out of the kid's bedroom. Like,
Yeah.
All right, your question. What Canadian TV series did Drake star as the main character?
Mm-hmm. Was it? Oh, shoot. General Hospital.
Degrassi. The next generation. Was that on in the States? Like, I've only heard it mentioned.
Wasn't it on Nickelodeon?
It was on something because the wife loved it. She made me watch a handful of episodes.
So it was on here?
Yes.
Okay. So I'd never heard of it until Drake. And I'm like, yeah, all right.
Drake was in a wheelchair.
Was he?
Yeah.
Why is that funny to me?
It's not, man. He got shot.
He did. He got school shooted.
Yeah.
Is that what the whole thing was about?
They covered all kinds of weird, dramatic scenarios.
Like real sad, like real life stuff.
Yeah, there was one kid that got hooked on heroin for one episode.
Jesus Christ!
There was one episode where one of them had a drinking problem. It only lasts for one episode, and by the end of the, like 3 days, they're addicted. And they're done. There was suicide. There was running away. There was eating disorder. There was trafficking.
That's big. That's
trafficking.
Big yeah. That's big in the teenage world though, because like on Saved by the Bell. Like, she got hooked on speed for one episode.
Yeah.
For 22 minutes.
Exactly.
I wish they would do, like, Charlie Brown special. It's just heroin Charlie Brown, you know.
Yeah, the very first episode, the pilot episode, one of the kids on there, she's like a freshman in high school, I think, at this point, and she's caught by an online predator.
God.
This was episode 1. This is, hey, coming out the gate.
All right. Way to go, Drake.
Come over to the hotel room.
All right.
Like the after-school specials back in our day.
Yeah. That's true. Those were awesome when we were kids. All right. Here's your question. In a game of 9-ball, the pool balls are initially played.
0.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
A bizarre crime spree ended last night with the arrest of a 59-year-old Florida woman for the theft of about $300 worth of banana chips from a supermarket. Cops charged that Annette Nichols has repeatedly swiped the banana chips from a Publix near her Vero Beach residence over the past few weeks. Nichols has been coming into the store and stealing the same one piece of merchandise off the shelves. The item in question, a $6.49 bag of banana chips.
Do they say the brand? Because obviously they were very good because she keeps going back to steal them.
A deli manager told cops that Nichols has stolen banana chips on 6 separate occasions. It should be important to know that due to the ongoing theft of banana chips, we have limited the amount of banana chip stock he puts on the shelf. Annette continues to take all the bags she can. When Nichols has paid for some chips at self-checkout, she has failed to scan other bags before exiting the Publix. When confronted by police, Nichols reportedly confessed to the banana chip thefts, and said she did not know why she steals something so stupid, adding it's not worth going to jail and losing her job over. A search of her car turned up 13 bags of banana chips, some of which were apparently stolen Monday from the store, as well as a second Publix in a neighboring county. The pattern of behavior of banana chip theft from Annette is a common occurrence, according to the sheriff. Charged with theft, Nichols was freed from custody last night after posting $150 bond. She was convicted in 2024 of retail theft for skip scanning items at a Walmart as well. Court records do not indicate whether Nichols was consuming the banana chips. Sheriff and jail records list the 5'7" Nichols' occupation as an accountant and collections accountant. These documents alternately put her weight at either 350 pounds or 250. I don't know why they added that.
She's an accountant.
Well, she's good at saving money.
Yeah, obviously.
How did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
I need these chips.
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bichola.
Hola.
So I'm in the Army, stationed at Fort Lewis, and I was walking down the hallway, and this girl returned a bag of Doritos that I used as bait to trade MREs when we're out in the field. Sometimes if you had an MRE you didn't like, you could sweeten the pot with someone by saying, hey, I'll give you this MRE and a bag of Doritos and deal. Anyhow, she hadn't got to them during the field problem, so she returned them to me. Walking down the hallway with the bag of Doritos, first sergeant sees me, knows I'm on the Fat Boy program. I need to lose weight from drinking all that German beer. And so he gets mad. What are you doing with the bag of Doritos, Neil? Oh, he's going off on me. And I kind of was just like, well, I know I don't need them, First Sergeant. And I tossed them on a table. Well, he did not like that. And so he told me to report to his office, and he slammed the door so hard he broke the glass on the door. And I knew I was in trouble then. And so, yeah, I get a company grade Article 15, which is 1 week's pay for 1 month, 2 weeks of extra duty. And so
over a bag of Doritos.
Over a bag of Doritos, exactly. And cut to 2 weeks later, after doing my extra duty, that same first sergeant stopped by my room Saturday morning and saying, Neil, if you and Joey, who's my roommate, don't report down to the day room right now to play spades with me and the CO, you ain't got a hair on your ass. And I know you got beer in that fridge. You got to bring them too. It was like, okay, Top. So me and Joey went down there, and they had rigged the deck that me and Joey thought we had a Boston on the first hand. And so we're calling a Boston meeting. We take every book. And the CO and first sergeant just started laughing, and they said, oh, you ain't got no Boston. We just set the deck up that way, you fools. All right, let's play. And, yeah, that was a pretty cool first sergeant, but our initial meeting was not so fun.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like playing spades.
Yeah.
Part of spades is kind of cheating.
Well, sure.
You know what I mean? Like, do you guys know how to play spades?
Yeah. Not really.
Oh, so it's a two-man team. But generally, if you have two friends, like I had one buddy, we won a lot of games. And when I was a janitor, we played spades at every lunch break.
Yeah.
Right? But you call it your books or whatever. But there's just, generally you would have, me and him would have some weird little eye tick or something just to let him know I had the big joker or the little joker.
Okay. I'm curious, man, what flavor of Doritos were those?
Nacho cheese.
Oh, the classic.
1990. Yeah, this is 1990. There wasn't a whole lot of variety back then. There was plain taco or nacho cheese.
Do they even still make plain Doritos?
I think in the last few years,
they were not dusted. They were just basically like,
in the last few years, they re-released them and then might have crushed them again because I think there's just generations like me that are used to nacho cheese.
Because when I grew up, there were plain-ass Doritos, which my brother and I hated. Nothing wrong with them. They weren't nacho cheese. And when my parents brought home the nacho cheese Doritos, they were phenomenal. And then when Cool Ranch came out, I was, already like 14, 15 years old, and that basically just, that took over everything.
Yeah. I got in trouble in junior high. Me and three friends, we broke into the junior high, and the main reason was because they used to have a cooler in the kitchen. And anytime there was like an ice cream sandwich sale, they also had these little milkshakes in there. They had like all kinds of like the things that you would pay a little bit extra for if you wanted to on your school plan. So we knew that those milkshakes were in there, and they were delicious. They were like in a little carton, like a little cardboard carton.
Yeah.
All right. They're fantastic though. So our whole goal was to go in there and get these shakes. Now at this point in time, this has been the first year ever that our school offered breakfast. Because there were a bunch of kids that, and it was complimentary.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of kids that just couldn't afford too much, and they didn't want them to wait till noon to eat, to be alert. And all those things. So, we got free breakfast in the morning. So we go into the kitchen, and there's like a huge 5-quart pot, and it is full of eggs in the refrigerator.
All right.
So we take, as many handfuls as we can, and the kitchen was right beside the gymnasium, and we went and we unloaded. The backboards, the walls, the bleachers. It was anarchy. We egged the entire gym. And this is the same gym that we play basketball in.
How do they know it was you?
Somehow, my buddy Joel told somebody, and I cannot remember, I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody who was friends with somebody who went and told on us.
Right.
So some girl.
That's why you tell no one.
Exactly. And so we all got busted for that. And that was bad because not only I got suspended for 3 days, we had to stay into the summer. We also, to do maintenance work.
Right.
We also had to clean the entire gym. Everything. We had to, not just where the eggs were. We had to wipe everything down.
Sure.
We had a mop. We were standing up on the bleachers to clean the walls because, we threw them up 15, 20 into the gymnasium. The ceiling's like, 35 feet high.
I can imagine why the staff was pissed.
Yeah, exactly. Now, didn't you get in trouble with your roommate because you ate his chocolate-covered strawberries?
Yeah, DB. He had made some chocolate-covered strawberries.
He made them.
Correct.
Like the man put in the work for Valentine's Day.
He heated chocolate and dipped them in there?
Yeah, and then he had like a little pyramid of chocolate-covered strawberries. And I was going out. To be honest, I might have been going out to meet you two. Who knows, right? Because this is when I lived in Towson.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Don't eat any." I was like, "Dude, I wouldn't eat any." Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. So I wake up the next morning and he smacked the crap out of me. And he's like, "You ate some of the strawberries." And I said, "I didn't." He's like, "There's chocolate on your face." And the way he had set them when they were warm, the chocolate had hardened.
Yeah.
So you could see where it looked like a giant animal had just ripped out 2 of them. I was said giant animal.
Yeah.
And there's chocolate on my face.
Do you remember eating them?
No.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I was, right, in my mind, I was being honest. Like, dude, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because I came home, clearly opened the fridge and went, "Oh, strawberries." The best, maybe it's a thing in my family. So my sister, her old roommate, I mean, it doesn't matter, but she was a lesbian, right? So she was dating a girl that was in her early 20s.
All right.
And her roommate is probably like, probably late 30s or 40. I don't know why. My sister had a big, massive issue, right? The girl wasn't like she was 18 or 19, right? She was like 24.
All right.
But she did not like that she was dating somebody that much younger, blah, blah, blah. So my sister goes hang out with my cousin Tom. He's a Niners fan. They lose another Super Bowl or something, but they are like just hammering liquor.
All right.
This girl drives over with her girlfriend to pick my sister up. My sister on the way home decides in this drunken stupor to tell them everything she thinks and does not approve of this relationship. So as if this isn't bad enough. And then the next morning, like the girlfriend has already left. Her roommate's like, we're not even going to talk. I'm so mad.
Right.
And then she's like, and go look in the fridge. And apparently there's just 2 hunks out of a cake.
Oh.
Because she had like a birthday cake for this girl. And I think my sister literally ripped.
What is it with your family?
And at least I picked off the strawberries. But can you imagine seeing and this is after you've already insulted these people. Then you ate their cake.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I remember years ago, man, actually it was my old band's first gig ever. I was at my buddy's high school. They had a talent show, right? And I guess they did this talent show every year. It's a different high school than the one I went to. But anyway, they had a talent show. So people are doing different things. But our band got to play 2 or 3 songs. We were very excited, had a great time. And it was a Friday night and a Saturday night. So Saturday night, we play again. Actually, the first night, we played 2 songs. And whoever the teacher was that organized this, it's like, you know what? You guys can go ahead and play 3, right? Validation in high school. So cool. We played our stuff. People were responsive, whatever. But at the end of this thing, like all the parents go home, but everyone that had been a part of this talent show, whatever the talent was, we're now just partying as high school kids do, but we get to do it at the school. And essentially they were like, look, just don't be stupid, be careful. And for the most part, everyone was. But me and my buddy Tony, so they were playing, we basically had a DJ running all the sound through our band equipment, so it's super loud, and everyone's now dancing on the stage that we had been performing on earlier. Above the stage, there's a catwalk where they do all the lights and stuff. So me and Tony climbed up there because we just thought, that's fun. I've never been up there. And it is pretty cool. The view, we're looking down.
Yeah.
And again, all we see are all the students dancing, the music's playing. Well, we had gone up there with a bag of Lay's potato chips. And we didn't think much of it, but we started grinding up on our hands and raining it down on the people that are dancing. And they're all about it, right? Like, yeah, people trying to catch it in their mouth. It's just a good, stupid time. What we did not think about or realize is how greasy Lay's potato chips are, man. So this girl ended up slipping in essentially the big grease stain that we left on the stage, and you could see it, but we still didn't realize it'd be that slippery. This girl was dancing, slipped in Lay's potato chip grease, face first onto the wooden stage. And I mean, like the music stopped, and now everyone's looking up and they look angry. And I'm like, 2 seconds ago, you guys were catching these chips in your mouth. Like, we did not do this on purpose. She messed herself up pretty bad. She had to leave by ambulance.
Damn.
Yeah, and this is toward the end of the school year, so I don't know what happened to her. I'm pretty sure she didn't die or anything, but I just remember it was very uncomfortable. Everyone was mad at us. And I'm like, guys, honest to God.
How long do you think it took her to eat a Lay's chip?
She probably still doesn't eat them now. I bet you anytime you bring up Lay's, she's like, I got a story for you.
What about your buddy who got stabbed?
God damn it.
Well, I know you got a ton of these.
I do. All right. So again, living in Baltimore, right? We've talked about it before. Royal Farms.
Yeah.
So it's like a gas station / convenience store, but they're kind of famous because they fry their chicken in house,
and it's delicious.
They make their subs to order.
They make their subs to order. Nowadays, when I go back there to visit, they have a little like
kiosk thing
or they just have a little thing that already has like little chicken sandwiches ready. But it was kind of a thing when PJ's is long gone, but like you go to that bar and then on the way home, you would stop there and get this chicken sub sandwich. So this guy is kind of taking forever to do it. My buddy kind of is chirping him like, hey, man, like, how long are you going to take or whatever? The guy goes, do you want to go outside and take care of this? Now, my guy's from PG County. He's not scared. He's like, yeah, let's go. So he walks out first, and as he's walking out the door, the guy that had been making the sandwich also brought a knife from behind the counter and stabbed him multiple times. His lung collapsed. He almost died.
Do you know what kind of sandwich you ordered?
Yeah, that chicken. They would take the like fried chicken and rip off hunks of and then put it in a sub. But we did this every Friday and Saturday night. It was like a routine, and it was that guy's first night at this Royal Farm.
The guy who stabbed him?
Yes.
Damn.
So did you go to the hospital with your buddy?
I wasn't with him this night.
Okay.
It was just one of those things. We're at the house. Somebody comes sprinting over and goes, hey, man, did you hear he just got stabbed? We're like, at the Rofo? So by the time we ran over.
By the Rofo.
Right. He's already getting taken out in the ambulance. And they're like, yeah, like your buddy's in trouble. His lung collapsed. We think he might die. He survived.
Okay.
But yeah, just because he wanted his sandwich made quicker.
Were the cops there, I hope?
The cops were there.
Okay.
I mean, this was the same Royal Farms where, like, I talk about, like, underneath the counter, they couldn't see you, and we would just pocket, like, candy bars and stuff. So we had been stealing candy bars and little things, potato salad for this place for years. One day we're in there, and some dude from the neighborhood who's not going to Hopkins, he just walks out with 2 cases of candy, and she's like, help, that guy's stealing candy. So me and my buddy sprint out there. He chases him down. We come back in with the cases of candy, and she goes, anything you guys want for free? And we went, no, we couldn't. We couldn't take anything free from this store.
Not legally.
Not with you knowing it. How did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
Those are the Baltimore stories that get him in trouble.
What do you mean? You mean just Baltimore in general?
Just like he complained because it was taking a while, and the guy stabbed him.
Yeah, I mean, but look, we all live there, man, and that is kind of how it rolls.
Yeah.
It's not that you will get stabbed, but like don't put yourself in a position to get stabbed. What might that be? Complaining about how long service staff. I mean, look, when I was working in kitchens there, I threatened 2 different customers to stab them in the chest. For various reasons, right? And I mean, it's for whatever reason, that's the go-to. I didn't, but that one guy looked like the crypt keeper, but he was kind of a hippie. But his business was kind of around the corner from our restaurant. So he knew the owner, knew the chef, and therefore just thought he had like some kind of special whatever. So because he was vegan, and look, we're busy, man. And this ticket comes in, and if you work in restaurants, you know this. I mean, there's a lot of red ink. That means that whatever has been ordered, there's a bunch of things you need to switch up or change or whatever. We're not a vegan restaurant. This guy's a vegan. Still, we hooked him up, but it's going to take a minute, right? Because this is not part of our routine, but we got you. It's on the stove. Anyway, dude walks into the kitchen, which is like the ultimate no-no. And we're kind of looking at him, and he's like, I put my order in a while ago. I was like, dude, that's not the exact word I use, but it's like, dude, if you ever walk into my kitchen again, I will stab you in the effing chest with this knife. Like, I'm going to tell your manager, knock yourself out. So he told the manager, and our manager looked like Isaac from the Love Boat. Right? Black dude, solo stash, double guns, that kind of thing. Always wore a pink shirt, said it wasn't pink, he called it salmon. I'm like, you're still a bitch. Either way, Frank came back. They all say that. And I know, they all do. I'm like, bro, it's pink. But he called out a voice like this, did you threaten, whatever the guy's name was? I'm like, I did. I threatened to stab in the chest with the chef's name. He's like, well, why would you do that? I'm like, because he's annoying. Why else would I threaten to stab somebody? And I said, look, man, you need to tell his ass not to walk into the kitchen again. I'm going to stab his ass. That we're making his effing food. He's a vegan, which is fine, but it's like, it takes longer because that's not what we do. Frank's like, I understand. I know you guys are under a lot of stress. You can't just stab people. I'm like, I didn't stab anybody. He's like, you can't threaten to stab customers in the chest. I'm like, noted. Keep them out of the goddamn kitchen.
Stay out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
How did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
Just in time for
live on the free Odyssey app. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK from the Pinky's Plumbing Studio. You're in the men's room.
Head Chef heads to the World Cup coming up with Ted's Meat and Potatoes right after the game, known as Big Dummy. 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome to the men's room.
Dummy!
Hello.
Hola. Lisa, are you sober? Are you not sober?
Not sober, baby. And I want to say hi to all the YouTube guys out there. I love you all. Thank you for your support. Let's go.
They're all rooting for you. Now, if I remember this correctly, you said last week on that chat during Big Dummy, I've always wanted to call in, but I'm too nervous. What are you scared? Is it Ted? Is it Ted? We can go to HR and talk about that.
No, I've kind of had dreams about all of you, so I'm just nervous in general.
Maybe. All right. All right, Lisa. Okay, for 1 year, are you going to listen to mumble rap, post-11 country, Christian death metal, or AI EDM?
I am against AI EDM, so Christian.
Because when you say Christian, that is the exact sound I always hear next. Maybe they could break that out at Catholic weddings. Just kind of spice it up, you know? It's such a long
great?
service.
I am Catholic. That'd be awesome.
Something, man. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you disagree? I'm just saying it's such a long service and it's so somber.
It is.
Cool.
This is Christian rock. It's not Catholic rock.
It's horrible. It's awful.
And now here to play before communion, impending doom.
Stand up, sit down, fight. It's awful.
Yeah.
Our Father. See my grandparents rocking out to this. All right.
Who wants in heaven?
I'm sorry. Here is your question. What are the 4 colors that all passports are made in? It doesn't matter what country you're from, it's one of these 4 colors.
Blue?
Yes.
Gray?
No.
Green?
That's one.
White?
You're going to go ahead and
Blue,
spit that.
green, and red, right?
Blue, green, red, and black.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I don't even have a passport, so how would I know?
You don't have a passport?
Get a
Why not?
passport.
I do not.
Just go somewhere.
I've been to Panama, but that was before they required a passport. So
What was this, like 1827? Would you help build the canal?
1980, right before, right after St. Helens blew. I flew over it. It was cool.
They did not need a passport. It's crazy.
I will say, just
Go to
having
Panama, no.
having a passport is just great because if you do want to travel, you can.
Right.
Just, pick up and go to Ireland or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have
Avoid
one for years,
Liverpool.
but it's a pain in the ass to get them. I just highly recommend, just go get one.
Yeah.
In case you want to go somewhere, you can.
And don't smile in the picture.
No.
Every picture
God,
you
no.
take, they tell you to smile. Well, no, I didn't know, so I went. It was the UPS store downstairs. I go to get my picture. I smile, and the guy's like, "Don't smile." So what are you talking about, man? He's like, "Don't smile." I said, "Fine." Then when I had to redo my passport 2 years ago, went to a different location, smiled again. Lady's like, "What are you doing?" I'm just standing. Just take the picture. She's like, "You can't smile." I'm like, "You can't smile on your passport picture?" That is
Very serious.
Oh yeah,
Very, very
A
serious.
TSA guy, you don't have to mention that the beard was longer and had no gray.
Oh!
Oh, I get that too. Oh, damn, brother. Your beard used to be black. I know. Still, thank you.
Oh, man.
All right, Lisa. Here is your question. Traditionally, in what room of your home would you have a credenza?
The office.
Dining room?
Dining room.
Sounds.
I have them in both.
I don't know what that is. Sounds like a fancy dish.
It's like
It's a fancy bookcase with doors.
yeah,
It's
that's
like a
basically
serving
it.
top area with stuff
But
underneath.
it's supposed to be for your dining room.
Oh.
Okay.
And your grandparents probably had it in their dining room.
Sometimes they have like
I have
railing
my
around 3
grandmother,
sides.
yes.
Yeah, I get it.
It's like a baby changing table.
You know, basically,
That's what it is.
because there's no better place to do it than the dining room. All right, your question: what actress played the wife of Goose in Top Gun?
Meg Ryan.
Oh, nice job, Lisa. Very good.
Well done, Lisa.
Thank you.
That was prime Meg Ryan.
Yeah, no.
Prime time.
Yeah, dude,
She was
you are
attractive in
correct.
that movie.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Gary. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, my brother.
Hola. Gary, sober or not sober?
Oh, no, not sober.
Good for you,
Listening to
Gary.
Lisa here, drinking a men's room IPA and a little...
Nice. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. By the way, Meg Ryan now dating, I believe, John Mellencamp did.
Good for him. Still would.
Gary, what type of music are you going to listen to for a year? Mumble rap, post 9/11 country, Christian death metal, or AI EDM?
Well, since I'm a 20-year veteran, I'm going to pick the red, white, and blue.
Uncle Sam put your name at the top of his list, and a statue of liberty started shaking.
Still makes me laugh.
Yeah, I'm with you.
This is so ridiculous.
That song should just come with a light domestic beer.
Fireworks.
Every part of the U.S. is going to kick your ass. Statue of Liberty is going to beat you. Bald Eagle's going to rip your eyeballs out.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're going to vomit the red, white, and blue all over you, man.
Go to Mount Rushmore, all 4 presidents look at you and say F you in unison.
Still eating freedom fries.
Right.
Mount Rushmore's just going to grow hair.
F you. Yeah, grow. All right, here's your question. The Incan Empire, the stinking Incan Empire, is located in what modern-day country?
The Incan?
The
That'd be
Incans.
Mexico?
That would not be Mexico. That was Aztec. It is Peru.
That's the Aztecs, yeah. That would be, yeah.
Yeah, Aztecs are over there in Mexico, and then
You know the Aztecs over there in Mexico.
You got then the Incas, okay.
whoa, Inca.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably why I got it wrong.
Probably, Gary.
All right, Gary, it can make anything sound way worse than it needs to.
Jeez.
Here's your question. What is the capital of Michigan?
That sounded a lot.
Like, I'm offended.
Right.
Wow.
I'm not even an Incan.
I got two names in my head. I think I want to say Detroit, but it's probably Flint.
Is it Lansing?
Lansing.
Lansing.
Flint is the capital of misery. All right, multiple choice question for you. What does a spermologer collect? A spermologer.
No way.
That's what it's called. It's a multiple choice.
Okay, he collects sperm.
Well, if you let him give you the multiple choice, Gary, you've got a chance.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
I can't swear.
Once again, bedroom callers,
better than
here
that.
are the 7 words you can't say on the radio. Sucker, mother, and please keep those words in mind when calling. Now, back to the program.
That's the second time in 10 years. I'm sorry.
That's about where most of us are on the air, I think.
It's officially a habit.
Yeah, officially a habit, twice in 10 years. A spermologer collects trivia.
Oh, you're a spermologer.
I'm a spermologist.
Oh.
Wow.
And I'm not happy about that. Yeah, when I read that, I'm like, crap.
I've known it for
As I'm
years.
collecting trivia like that. Okay.
Sperm is knowledge.
Thank you. Yes, that's what I'm going to start saying. Sperm is knowledge. It can be. All right, your question. The word amnesia, meaning loss of memory, comes from which language? Latin, Greek, Arabic, or Sumerian?
That has to be Latin. Thank you.
Greek?
Oh, you're kidding me.
Hey, Gary, if he gonna give you multiple choices, Miles is right. Let him at least give them to you.
Gary, question 5.
Question number 5. Who did Muhammad Ali knock out in 1974 using the rope-a-dope method?
Well, I was waiting for the multiple choice.
Yeah, now it's not multiple choice.
Now it is not
Go
multiple
ahead,
choice.
Gary. Fire away.
Let's see. Was that the Thriller in Manila?
No. That was not the Thriller in Manila.
Joe Brown.
Is it Holmes?
George Foreman.
Oh, it was
George Foreman.
He makes grills now.
He knocked me down, but I came back and made grills. You ever seen Muhammad Ali grill? No, you have not, sir. That's his big brag. He may knock me out, but he doesn't have a grill. All right, your question.
Why does he sound like that now?
I don't know. What does Lilo give Stitch to drink in a baby bottle?
Syrup.
Wow, that's it.
It's one of 2 states in the U.S. that makes this.
Maple syrup.
Coffee. That's what takes place in
States
Hawaii.
in the
right?
U.S. make coffee.
Yep.
Wow.
Hawaii and is
California,
it California?
isn't it? Yeah.
Produce coffee.
Well, I never saw the Lilo and
I
Stitch.
said the wrong word there. You're right.
Yeah, Disney movie. I don't watch those. I'm like antique.
If you're antique and don't have kids around you, no need. All right.
My grandchildren are in the 17 and 18s.
Oh, all right. You're good.
Yeah, you're not going to sit there with them and watch Lilo and Stitch.
Now you can watch
not
movies
unless
that have
you're
boobs
high.
in it. All right, your question. Matt Murdock is the alter ego of what Marvel superhero? It's his own TV show, and he's blind. So a lot of times he shows up in the wrong place, but he means to help.
Okay, I'm not a big superhero guy, but I did kind of see this. I believe he's a blind lawyer.
Correct.
Yes.
In New York.
But I don't remember what he's called.
If somebody does a whole lot of
KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Coming up, we'll drink and toast the weekend with a shot of the day that is Bad Choice Friday.
You know it's Bad Choice Friday. It's Bad Choice Friday. You know it's Bad Choice Friday. Hey, man, this is your fault.
And today, a Seattle World Cup matchup inspired Bad Choice Friday as Belgium takes on Egypt here in Seattle on Monday. So representing the country of Belgium, give it up for Technotronic. Technotronic from Belgium.
Yeah.
And Pump Up the Jam. Representing Egypt, the one and only Bangles. Follow us on X and Instagram and Men's Room Live, and you can also vote there at the YouTube page if you're watching there at KISW Rock.
I already put my vote in.
I did too. I went with the Bengals.
I went Technotronic.
That makes sense because on X, it's still pretty close.
Is it?
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, it's 50-50
Yeah,
on
that's what we're
YouTube.
saying. You called it, man.
People are torn.
Wow. Okay. All right. Our question, how did food get you in trouble? We head to New Hampshire, where a New Hampshire woman was arrested for allegedly contaminating items at a grocery store with her urine over the course of several years.
Oh.
On videos that she posted online. Kelly Tedford, who's 23, posted videos of herself to an unknown internet site showing her contaminating items at the Monadnock Food Co-op with her urine in Keene, New Hampshire. An anonymous report about the post was made to police in February. Several other videos created by her have been reviewed by investigators. At this time, it appears likely that similar historic incidents occurred in the surrounding communities where there were contaminated items on surfaces with urine, as several videos appeared to be recorded as early as 2021. The grocery store removed the contaminated products after being notified of the incident. The grocery store issued a recall, urging customers to dispose of any impacted products that were purchased between February 10th and February 15th. The affected products included quinoa, cornmeal, polenta, coconut shreds, and walnuts.
So she's peeing in the bulk?
Yes. Oh. The person in the story has never been an employee at the grocery store.
Damn.
They also sustained a $1,500 financial loss due to the destroyed merchandise and cleaning costs. So our question, how did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
Do you remember the guy that called in years ago? This was not urine, but so his thing was, I guess his family went to church every Sunday, and then every Sunday, once a week, they kind of did the post-church kind of potluck lunch thing. And there's an older lady that was a friend of his family's, and he said the thing about her was she always had perfect deviled eggs, okay? And not just the taste, but he goes, the appearance. I'm like, no one makes deviled eggs that look just as smooth as this woman made them. And he goes, and I ate them every week for years. He finally got around to asking this sweet old lady. He said, I can't remember, her name's Mary,
I think he
right?
caught her.
But just like, no, he said he asked her, and he was like, Mary, how do you shape them like this? Like, nobody's deviled eggs look this perfect. She's like, oh, after I dropped the yolk back in it, I licked the top of each one. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. It's just like, oh,
awful.
my God, dude.
How did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Bob. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Hola.
So this is 1975, 7th grade, Enumclaw. Back then, there was an apple machine that you could put, like, I think it was a dime back then. Put a dime in there, and you'd get an apple. The machine would core it and peel it for you.
Wow. Okay.
And I got a really crappy one. I was like, what the hell? So anyway, I turned around. There was a exit sign right there. And I drilled that thing, and I got a really good arm. And it was not one of these exit signs like now, flat and everything, but it was kind of one of these ornate type signs. So I thought I got away with it until the next break. Apparently, one of my classmates had ratted me out, and they waited until the next break and took me out there in the hallway, had me on the ladder, cleaning everything off the sign and everything like that. And the funny part, though, was when I got home and my parents, they got called, obviously. And they were like, wow, that was pretty good, Bob.
Yeah, not bad aim.
Yeah, no, and so I had a really good arm, and the way this thing sprayed, it got the ceiling and it got the walls and everything, So, but yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely.
I did not know they had machines that could peel and cord the thing for you.
I've never seen that in my life.
No.
Well, we are in Washington State.
I know, well, that was my first thought when he said it. I'm like, why would I pay a dime for an apple when you can almost walk outside and pick one off a tree? But the fact that it peels it and all that crap before you get it, like, all right, that's worth 10 cents.
I would love to pay a dime for an apple.
How much are they right now? You're the big apple guy.
What are they, dollars something like per pound or whatever?
That's not terrible.
It's not terrible. I might be wrong. I don't know. I usually just grab a couple.
Yeah.
But I know they're not 10 cents.
No, they're definitely not 10 cents.
Here's a messed up story. 2 robbers, one brandishing a gun, knocked off a lemonade stand in Boston on Wednesday.
Come on, man.
Violating the innocence of this timeless slice of Americana, they say. Officers responded to 9th Street in South Boston a little after 4 o'clock in the afternoon after 2 youngsters said they'd been robbed, according to Boston police. The robbers had made several passes by the stand before approaching and asking whether Apple Pay would be accepted as a payment.
Let me get this right. You didn't just rob a lemonade stand run by little kids. You cased it.
But before the victims could respond, the suspects grabbed the cash box and both individuals fled the area. Jennifer Byrne, one of the child's mothers, said her kids were traumatized by the experience, which cost them about $50 that they'd already made. My daughter called me. I'm at work. She was in hysterics, crying, saying, someone put a gun to us and took all of our money. They noticed 2 kids with masks over their face across the street, and they kept coming back and forth. By the way, no one has been arrested as of yesterday afternoon in this case.
First of all, it's a lemonade stand, so you're not going to make that much money. And 2, it's run by children. I don't think you need a gun to threaten a child to steal money from a lemonade stand.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, they're kids, man. I think you just roll up and be like, I'm taking your money. What are you going to do? I don't recommend you do that, but I'm just saying you don't need a gun.
Yeah, you don't. I'm willing to bet money. These are
other kids
or teenagers. They can't be much older.
Why do lemonade stands cause so many problems? Right? So they get robbed at gunpoint. Mike, you had a story earlier this week where kids are running a lemonade stand for the same reason any kid runs a lemonade stand, and some Karen in the neighborhood wanted to shut them down. You know, the cops didn't. The cops didn't go in there and buy. But, like, guys, but you hear this all the time. I guess this is the time of the year, right? But it's like, it's a lemonade stand. How is this a problem? Why do people get this upset about a lemonade stand, man? Just don't buy a lemonade.
I could have, it's had to be like 77 or 78. I cannot remember. But my stepfather was notoriously frugal, so to speak. And typically, if we were going to go to the movies, we would go to a matinee on the weekends.
Because it's cheaper,
right? Yeah. But he would also take his backpack and sneak in food for us. All right? So we sit down, and the movie, I will never forget this because I actually went back to watch this movie again. But the movie was Star Trek, and it was the first Star Trek movie.
You went back to?
It was rated G.
It was terrible.
It was an awful movie.
People like Star Trek.
No, listen. Even Star Trek people will tell you the first motion picture they made was a dreadful movie. The idea of going back to see it is ridiculous.
Right. So he sneaks in a shopping bag, like a grocery store bag.
Yeah.
A bag of popcorn that was been buttered and everything else. I remember we made it in the air fryer.
Dry ass.
Yeah, that's why. Then you put butter all over it and you shake it up in the bag. And
it's not the same.
All right. So we also had, I want to say, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We had sodas.
That's a nice little snack.
Yeah, we had some candy.
But to me, when I'm a kid and I'm going to the movies, like I don't want a sandwich. I want popcorn. I want candy. I want
it all from here.
Right.
All right. So I guess if memory serves, an older couple, or the movie had already started.
Yeah.
And it was dark in the movie theater. And so the usher, one of the guys, comes down with a flashlight to put these 2 people in their seats. Now, when the guy's coming back up the aisle, he sees us with this giant bag of popcorn. And I'm eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, drinking a soda like out of a can. Clearly, this has all been snuck into the movie theater. And the manager looks at my stepfather and says, I'm going to have to ask you guys to leave.
Oh.
And
that's the middle of the movie.
Well, it was 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Like the couple just they just missed the start of it.
Sure.
Right? So, but I mean, I haven't seen any of the movie yet. Essentially, I'm just sitting there eating. And he's like, you cannot. It's clearly marked. You cannot bring outside food or drink into the movie theater. That's why we have them here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I will give you a full refund for the movie, but you need to leave.
All right.
But you need to leave right now. All right. So we get up on our seats, get everything ready, leave the movie theater, go home, do all that stuff. I eventually went again with a friend to watch that movie.
Yeah.
On another weekend. And it is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But even as a 7-year-old kid, I'm like, this just sucks. The Wrath of Khan was much better.
Great movie.
Yeah, much better.
Fantastic.
But that was just.
Well, you're already kind of embarrassed because you're taking in your own stuff.
No, I wasn't. I mean, like I didn't.
Because you don't know anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm saying you just said you wanted to get the stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
like
you weren't like pumped about it, but then to get thrown out to me is just work.
Well, he's like, I can bring as many sodas in as I want, man. Like, you need peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We got popcorn, man. It's like, it's better food. Like, that's how it was justified.
No, it's not. It's not.
But we got kicked out of the movie theater. And like, that one guy, like, he remembered me. Like,
oh, really? When you came back in?
He remembered me specifically because I think I just had this really sad look on my face or whatever, like embarrassed or whatever. So even when I came back in, because it was right beside a Hills department store, and my parents were shopping and then grocery shopping, whatever. So, yeah, the movie was an hour and a half. They just dropped us off there, and the guy looked at me, and when I went to buy the ticket, he goes, "You don't have any food with you, do you?"
Oh, Jesus!
And I was like,
stop.
No, man, I don't. That was my dad. I don't have anything on me. You know,
my dad's cheap, dude.
Golly, that was just absolutely embarrassing.
That movie was terrible. The thing I remember most about that movie, other than the fact the first time I saw a bald woman, who's one of the main characters in it, toward the beginning of the movie, Ted, so you know they beam people up and down on their whatever, their teleporter.
Oh, beam me up, Scotty.
So I don't remember exactly what the scenario was, but like that thing's not functioning quite right. They're not zipping around the galaxy at this point. Like Kirk had just shown up, I believe, on the Enterprise, but they're working out a few glitches with this thing to beam people, right? So Kirk, I just remember, and I'm a kid when I'm watching this, and I'm like, this is so messed up. So whoever the engineer is trying to beam these people back to wherever, it's just not working. So Kirk's like, hey, let me step in. That would be like our company CEO, like, hey, I got your show. Like, it's not going to go well. So anyway, he's doing the thing, and I remember it's 2 or 3 people, but he beams them back, but because something is going wrong with their beam machine, the people came back like inside out or something like that. Right? And so they show it real quick on the screen. And as a kid, I'm like, oh my God, that's messed up. But I just remember Kirk's response to the whole thing. He's like, tell the parents I'm sorry. Like, end of scene.
Yeah.
Like, you beam somebody back inside out, and that's all the captain had to say. Like, ooh, my bad.
How did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
That's common in beaming stuff.
Yeah.
Beaming stuff or time machine. Sometimes you come back and you're a centaur.
Yeah. You just never know what you're going to get into. Hello, Tanner. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, guys.
Hola.
Okay, so I was probably the guy with the apple story. Just reminded me of this. I was probably in middle school, and we had home ec class, and we were always kind of I was in the class with a bunch of my friends too. It didn't make it any better. We were always messing with the people. Like I remember, we were making cupcakes, and then when nobody was looking, I went over to my buddy's station and filled his cupcakes full of dish soap. So we were always kind of playing tricks. Well, one day I thought, I was being sly, and I took a cube of butter, and I mean, it was probably like a tablespoon worth of butter, and I put it in my palm, and we had those ceiling tiles, in school, and I threw it up to the ceiling tile, and it stuck in the ceiling tile. And everybody was like, kind of like, some people were laughing about it and thinking it was funny. Well, then it just kind of, next thing you know, over time, that butter had melted into the ceiling tile, like it just absorbed it, and it became like, it went from like the size of like probably a golf ball splat to like it absorbed and was like the size of a beach ball. So then the teacher thought the ceiling was like we had a roof leak. So then it became this huge issue. We had they tore apart the ceiling and all this stuff. And then finally somebody, like one of the people that was like, you like to pay attention in class, they went and told the teacher, well, I saw Tanner throw a cube of butter up against the ceiling. And then I got in trouble for that. Wash dishes.
What is the punishment for throwing butter against the ceiling?
I was washing. I had to wash everybody could cook and make their meals. And then I had to wash everybody's dishes.
Okay. We got in trouble for standing the wall here at work as well. We were doing, it was either Coats for kids, kicks for kids. We had
raising money.
Well, we had
Correct.
we had whipped cream pies, right?
Yeah.
So the idea being that if somebody donates X amount of money or whatever the deal was, we'd smash our face with these just whipped cream pies.
Yeah.
And Steve, was yours, I believe.
It's goddamn genius idea, and Thrill was first because we changed people per hour.
And one thing you don't think about when you don't realize the quote unquote collateral damage. So I took the pie and on just an aluminum pan full of whipped cream and smashed myself in the face. Be honest with you, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But you don't realize how much whipped cream, just
And you did it with
explodes.
force because I remember being like, "Yes, like
yeah,
good one."
because
It was
it's not going to
awesome.
hurt. We said we're going to do it. Let's do it, and then we did it, and no big deal. And some whipped cream ended up
on the wall.
Didn't really give it much thought. We should have given it a lot more thought because you would think that we brought someone into the studio and shot them at gunpoint.
These studios were relatively new.
Sure.
We're not allowed to hang anything up in here. We had all these rules.
Not soundproof.
And they need to be they need to be pristine, just like when you moved in.
Sure.
And then we got reamed out. We tried to clean the wall, probably 4 or 5 different ways. I know that Vidi, I think, used a steam cleaner on it.
Yep.
He did, yeah.
We scrubbed the walls. We did everything that we possibly could to get the stain off of it.
Because it was aerosol whipped cream, not actual whipped cream. And what you realize, there's so much oil in it.
Yeah.
Which I never would have thought about that. But it hit the wall. And just like Butter Guy was saying, the wall just absorbed the grease.
Mm-hmm.
So there were definitive grease stains. And our boss, Air Club, seriously, you would have thought that we shot someone in the studio. His reaction. Because I was like, in my mind, like, this is the least damaging thing we have ever done in the years we've been here. But judging by his response, I'm not really going to say anything. He was livid. So I was like, do you think we did this on purpose? He was like, no. I said, okay, because we did. That's the last thing that would have crossed our mind. And this went on and on for days. I made the mistake of saying, you know what, we can solve this problem. How about we just don't do anything for charity anymore? That's not the thing to say, by the way. That became a whole different conversation. But I was just getting pissed at this point because this was days. And it's like, dude, it's a couple of stains on the wall.
We tried different.
Yes.
It raised a lot of money.
That was the thing.
The whole thing was
dude, we raised however much. We raised a ton of money that day. I do remember that. And I'm like, the worst thing that happened is that there's a grease stain on the wall. I can't explain it, but man, that is a trigger in him that I did not know existed. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Now,
since then, the wall's been painted over. It has had, it's
water under the bridge. So now the last building we worked on, and this was brought up
with cream under the bridge.
This was brought to my attention probably a couple months ago. When we were in the old building, it was a different group of radio stations at that time.
Yeah.
And one of those stations was The Mountain, which is now Hot. All right?
Yeah.
So we worked with a girl named Jody, and Jody's still on the air in the morning here in Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
All right? So we just catch wind of this. So she's talking to her co-host Bender about food being stolen at work, whatever the deal is.
Sure.
Now, at the time where we were over in that building, we did share an office for a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
And again, communal kitchen and all that stuff. But she's telling the story on the air like she had some kind of really good sandwich. Like it was like handcrafted. It was like, from like one of those home places. And she went to the refrigerator and it was gone.
Yeah.
And she kind of suspected us, or one of us, of stealing the sandwich.
And it wasn't us.
No, I'm telling you right now.
It was not us.
But I do remember back then that like Jolene would go to get like a burrito.
Yeah, or like $1.50 burritos.
And then the next thing you know, she's storming down the hallway. She's pissed off because that was what she's going to have for dinner. And then we get a group email from everybody like, whoever's taking blah, 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 blah out of the kitchen and eating it, you need to stop or you're going to get your ass in trouble.
You know who it was looking back.
I have maybe a couple different ideas of who it could have been, but the one dude I'm thinking that it could have been didn't seem like he should really ever be hungry.
That's who I'm thinking, but he was that guy. He was that guy. That's why anytime this came up, I'm like, look, man, you know who it is. You just can't prove it. But yeah, so Jackie, and look, we knew nothing about this. This had to be 18 years ago. But yeah, you said recently she was on the air.
They're just bringing it up.
Recalling that story, and we got thrown. I was like, it wasn't us.
It's like it was some interim guys.
Yeah, I was wanting to call into the show like, hey, it was not us.
Like this is
I did not eat your sandwich.
This sandwich had like sprouts on it and avocados. It wouldn't be the sandwich.
Just not at work.
Yeah,
I'll steal food drunken from my roommates.
No, if you were my roommate, Jackie, we're roommates.
Yeah,
I absolutely would eat your S. There is no question about it. But at work, I do give people because look, sometimes there's something really nice in that fridge over there, and I'm like, man, I want to eat it, but I'm not going to.
Did you ever eat that string cheese?
No, it all went bad. It's a whole goddamn package.
That pisses you off, doesn't it?
Right now, it's still
because
pisses me off.
if you were just eating it, it would have been eaten.
But it wasn't
you
open.
didn't eat
and
it.
Taryn is very nice. She'd bring in like packs of string cheese.
Yeah.
And she's like, dude, if you want one, just take one. Like, cool. But this one remained unopened. And I checked with Taryn. Taryn was like, they're not mine. And then I kept checking and I kept telling Mike, I'm just going to eat them. And I didn't. And then they went out of date. And I was like, well, now nobody gets them.
Mm-hmm. Our question, how did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
It's a travesty.
It is. There were some fish and chips that were in there. There's a goddamn spring roll. It's been there for 2 days.
It's Friday, bro. I say you can take it.
Well, it's one of the clear rice paper ones.
Never mind.
Yeah, like, look, if you're going to be healthy, at least finish your meal.
In case you missed it.
And what I found out, if you need a, not discount, what the hell do they call it? What are the stores they have in Delaware? The
outlets?
Yes.
Outlets. Oh, yeah.
If you need an outlet store, they're all there. And if you need fast food, they're all there. And if you ever want to beat a rooster with a shovel, I know exactly where it is. So that said, as we're headed there, we go by Arby's. And I'm like, man, I have not been to Arby's in frickin' forever. But every time I eat it, I like it. So I just got 2 standard roast beef sandwiches.
No cheddar on it?
No cheddar, man. I just want standard roast beef with the horsey sauce because that is what I know. That is what I like. And I want to order the curly fries. The curly fries are some of the best fries I've eaten in my life, right? Without question.
Arby's curly fries are top.
They are unbelievable. As far as the sandwiches go, as a full-grown adult, this is the way I broke it down. So my wife's like, what do you think? I said, okay, well, there's like 2 competing thoughts in my head. One, this does not taste anything like actual roast beef. I mean, it just...
No.
It doesn't.
It's its own thing.
But it tastes exactly the way I remember it. So part of my brain is saying, I don't know what I'm eating right now. The other part of my brain said, do not care. It's like a McDonald's burger. You haven't had one in 20 years?
You can look at a McDonald's burger and go, that is a pickle, that is ketchup, that is mustard,
sure,
and that is a bun, and that's a hamburger. When you open up that Arby's roast beef sandwich,
I don't recommend it. Here's the problem. Because you have to put your own sauce on, and because we're at the drive-thru, they hand me the little tubes of sauce. So when I looked at the sandwich with the bun on it, I'm like, all right. I will say I was a little taken aback when I pulled the roll off to add the...
That's what I'm saying. When you look at it...
Okay, it's like I say, don't smell an alcoholic drink before you drink it. Just drink it, make a decision later. Kind of the same thing. Little unsettling, but... It was good.
It's exactly what you want.
It's exactly what I wanted. And look, if you want Arby's roast beef, you can't go anywhere else and get roast beef that tastes like Arby's.
There's nothing that tastes like Arby's as far as their sandwich.
That is 100% correct. So again, I'm not entirely sure what I ate, but it's exactly what I remembered. It was very good. Very, very good. But I don't know that I need another one for like 6 months.
No. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Once you fill that craving, you're good for a while. You'll move on to something else.
It wasn't so good that I had to have another one, but it was like, I don't know, kind of a flavorful nostalgia. I'm like, man, I remember this. It's all good memories. And the other part of my brain as an adult is like, what are you eating? It's like, shut up, brain.
Sometimes I just think to myself, man, I haven't had a gyro in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll go to Mr. Gyro and I'll get a gyro.
So good.
Man, it's just like, why don't I come here more often?
I'd eat a gyro every day if I could.
I would too.
Easily.
Yep.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
We used to have the gyro place in the food court downstairs.
I do miss that place.
And I'd hit it like 3 times a week. Just because it was there, it was available. I knew I liked it. No one else in my family cares for them much. So it's one of those things where if I'm on my own and I can just get a gyro and eat it in peace, that is what I'm going to do.
Yep. You are right, though. Sometimes you do just have like those fast food cravings.
Well, look, dude, I rarely scream to stop at a fast food place. Just not my deal. But when I saw the Arby's, I'm like, babe, we got to go to Arby's.
Well, Taco
She's
Bell.
Like, fine.
Taco Bell do that to you. We're like, man, this is a perfect time for Taco Bell. Now, for me, it's normally 10:30 in the morning. For you, it's 10:30 at night.
Correct.
But that's when I crave.
It's not because you want Mexican food. It's that you want Taco Bell.
Yeah. And then there are times when I specifically want taco time.
I
I haven't had that in a while.
Yeah.
So,
but also, I'd say like with fish, there's some times where I'm like, I'd go for a piece of fish tonight. But there's very specific times where it's like, I want a fish fillet.
It's two different
beasts.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Arby's. I'm like, I'm not in the mood for roast beef. I'm in the mood for Arby's.
So the story goes, the rumors are true. Seafood chain Red Lobster is bringing back its famous and costly endless shrimp promotion. Now, for customers looking to gorge themselves on far too much shrimp, this is great news. But employees at the restaurants are not thrilled at all, complaining that bringing back the promotion is a mistake. And on top of the price increases and other changes, it's led to some staff allegedly jumping ship. Earlier this month, Bloomberg reported that Red Lobster was planning to bring back the endless shrimp promotion, letting customers pay once to eat as much shrimp as they can possibly stomach. And yesterday, Red Lobster confirmed the report and announced that starting April 20th, so it's underway as we speak, for a limited time, the famous shrimp deal would return to Red Lobster. Now, this comes at a time when the chain is desperate for customers. It is struggling to deal with massive debt from aging unprofitable locations to prices on leases.
You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
All of the shows, away we go. Welcome to the 21st Amendment season, episode number 4521. What a large and charge program we have for you today.
Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed future repeat on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon in Seattle. Who Sucks Less is on the way at 4:30 every week. Steve, I don't know how you do it. You find people doing stupid stuff in the news. You bring us 3 stories. We pit them against each other to determine out of the 3 which one sucks the least. Is there a theme to this week's Who Sucks Less?
Yeah, there is, dead relatives. But not murder, nothing like that. It's hard to explain. Like, sometimes people have a heart of gold. They just make decisions that you might disagree with. Probably the best way to explain that, Mike. I don't know a better way.
Does it have anything to do with our guy and his sister?
No, the guy that went to get a withdrawal from the bank. This is over in India. And it was his sister's account. So the teller explained to this guy. This guy is like a villager, right? Primitive village. He's at a bank in a modern city. They explained to this guy, hey, it's your sister's account. Your sister has to be present for us to do this. Guy said, I'll be back. Came back a few hours later with his dead sister skeleton draped over his shoulders, went right back up to the teller, said, here she is. And believe it or not, he was not arrested. They understood there's kind of a cultural breakdown. I believe he actually got the money.
Yeah.
They did not jail the guy, but they did explain, hey, next time, just let the teller know that she's dead. But he's like, he said I'd get my sister. So it's nothing like that. But it is, it's weird stuff.
That's unique.
That is super unique.
I mean, he took it literally.
Well, you said heart of gold, so I was like, that guy he thought he was doing right.
He was.
Here she is.
Yeah, so it's not that, but kind of along those lines. We still got to figure out who sucks less.
Who Sucks Less is coming up at 4:30. And today our question, we're going to talk about fears. Now, there are fears that you have that are completely irrational. Then there's fears that you have based on experience or things that you know to be true. And, why that actually scares you. Now, it seems to me sometimes the irrational fears that we have are ones that truly, affect us more than the real ones.
Anything that's irrational is going to dictate your behavior more than rational stuff.
Exactly. We talk about it all the time in here. Look, I love peanut butter. I will not buy peanut butter because I'm afraid I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night and I'm going to choke on it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have anything to drink and I'm going to die alone with a spoon in my mouth and I'm going to go out like Elvis or something like that.
Which is absolutely ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Yes.
It's the stupidest, most irrational thing ever. I have a fear of falling or slipping in a bathtub, to the point where I went and put a shower into one of my bathrooms so I wouldn't have to step into a bathtub. For some reason, I have a fear that I'm going to fall and crack my head open. I don't know why.
I don't either.
I've never slipped in the bathtub. I've never fell.
This won't help, but this is the only time in my life I've had this experience. When we first moved to Baltimore, We had not bought a house yet. My uncle owned a place there, and it was a new construction. Maybe things have changed, but I had never been in a bathtub that was brand new. I did not realize how slippery these things are. Okay, so I think I was 14
You
at
need
the
to kind of
time.
get a film on them, you know?
They got to get some. I mean, I stepped in that thing.
Got to get them
and
seasoned.
I don't know. It was like being on ice skates, but you've never ice skated, right? And we were all aware of this, and it was very troubling getting in and out of the shower. But there was a morning, my father, he ended up eating it. The bathroom wall bordered my bedroom, and you hear the slip of the feet, right? And again, we all knew that bathtub was super, super slippery, but we hear the slip of the feet. I hear it crash on the ground. Basically, he had to go to the hospital, but essentially, he slipped, grabbed the shower curtain, ripped the rod off the wall, hit the floor naked and wet, slid across the tile, and came to a stop when his head slammed into the door.
Wow.
Yeah, like he threw on his back.
So it can't
not to justify your fear, but I'm just saying,
Right.
I've never stepped in a bathtub.
Dude,
that
I will
slippery.
say this. Only in the last year have I started buying the mats for the shower. And now I'm with you.
You mean interior?
Yeah. I don't know that I could go back.
Because you have the fear of falling as well.
Yeah.
See,
where does this fear come
look. But this
Washing
is,
your
but-
feet.
Okay, but in my mind,
It's a very delicate time when you're washing one foot, one foot's up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
for me, that is for good reason. Okay, that's a fear you have for good reason. It's a realistic thing that can happen.
The older we get, the much more realistic it gets.
I will
That's
also
for
say
sure.
the proliferation of liquid soap.
Oh yeah, my kids, man. They it's like, guys, some of this has to actually be used on your body. Are you just squirting it directly onto the shower? Now that said, my wife in our old bathroom, it's a little bit dated, and it's just a single stall shower, not the full bath. We've been discussing this for 3 years because you got to come up with the cash to do it. But the one thing we did agree on, because we are getting older, like, when we replace the shower, make sure we don't have to step over anything to get into it.
Someone who's commenting on YouTube at KISW Rock. Miles, it's probably from your mushroom experience when you passed out and cracked your head open. I was on the toilet. If anything, I should have a rational fear of mushrooms.
Yes.
That should be my fear, but it's not.
This is The Mighty 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK from the Pinky's Plumbing Studio. You're in the men's room.
Return to Ted versus the FCC coming up at 4:35 right after emails on our question, how did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK as we head to Colorado. A surveillance video caught a woman lifting several oatmeal cream pies from an honor system farm stand. Now, the video has been shared by Gone Astray Goods. It's a micro bakery in Loveland, Colorado.
Right, those are homemade.
These are homemade,
Yeah, I saw this video. I'm pissed.
After the surveillance footage went viral and generated significant attention online, police ended up charging the suspect. Now, the bakery's owner, Stephanie Corville, named the incident the case of the oatmeal cream pie bandit and said it actually happened twice within a matter of weeks. In a May 10th video update posted to Facebook, she describes the first theft that she observed via the closed-circuit television footage. Woman arrived with an oversized bag, which she then filled with as many baked goods as she could carry, including almost the entire batch of oatmeal cream pies that the bakery's followers had voted on. Then the bandit grabbed some more items in her arms, said thanks to the camera, and walked away. Now, Corville initially chose not to go public, not wanting to alert the suspect before gathering more information. According to her, the woman returned. She said she had to walk outside just as the suspect had already begun filling her bag. Corville told the woman she had an outstanding tab from a few weeks earlier and asked how she would like to pay. In reply, the woman said she would get her phone from her car parked down the street. Of course, she never returned. Corville followed her after that and filmed the encounter. The suspect, she said, tried to back out of the neighborhood to prevent her license plate from getting recorded, but was forced to turn around. That's when Corville captured the plate on video and turned that footage over to police.
By the way, this woman that's stealing food, do you know what kind of vehicle she's driving?
I want to say a Cadillac Escalade.
No, it's a Land Rover.
A Land Rover.
Yeah,
That woman, she's stealing just to steal.
Just to steal.
Which, I don't know. Even if you are stealing just to steal, you're a klepto or whatever, just do it at a giant chain. Don't do it to this woman's stand.
And it's an honor system, so you know you're taking advantage of it.
And oatmeal cream pies.
Well, they are delicious. I bet that woman's homemade ones are phenomenal.
Apparently, they were stealing.
How did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Casey. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bichola.
Hola.
So when I was 15,
typical troubled teen in and out of the house. My first day home, I'm digging through the cupboards and figuring out what I'm going to make, and I find one of those old country crock containers that says brownie mix, and it has like 1 cup water to however much mix. And so I'm like, cool. I pop up and I ask my dad, hey, can I make some brownies? He's like, sure. So I make the mix I found in his cupboard. 2 days later, I'm getting kicked back out of the house because I made weed brownies, and I was clearly trying to get him and his wife fired. And I had no idea that I was making weed brownies, like, serious. I didn't taste it in the brownies, and I ate half the pan myself. And at the time, I would have noticed because I was quite friendly in that way. And to this day, does not believe that it was a straight-up accident. I had no idea that those were his weed brownies. And
why would he think? Why would he think that you knew that he had weed brownie mix?
Honestly, I hadn't been home in 6 months at that point, and I think it was his wife looking for a reason to get me back out of the house because she hated us.
That makes a little more sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, look, man, if my kids made weed brownies from a weed brownie mix that I had, I would know it's an accident.
We know a person back in the day who did that and was no longer employed after said incident.
Yeah, well, the difference was they had basically an out-of-office meeting kind of thing, this particular group of employees. He was the manager of these people, and after they ate lunch or did whatever they did, he had homemade brownies, and everyone ate some. The difference is he didn't tell anyone that they were weed brownies, and a couple of people had an adverse reaction to that, told HR, and HR was like, we got to let you go. But to his credit, he's like, I get it, babe.
Yep.
I got people high.
How did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
And again, weed brownies can already mess up people that smoke weed. If you don't know you're ingesting that, it would freak you out.
Also, you have no idea how to measure that at that time, as far as the potency.
Back then, I told you, man, years ago, started living in Baltimore, still had roommates and all that kind of thing at the time, but we had a little party, kind of a small-ish get-together, maybe 15 people, but my parents swung by. Everybody was always happy to see my parents. Well, one of the guys that was there, this English dude named Rich, and I knew that he had brought weed brownies, and they're kind of out where all the rest of the potluck food is. Me and my buddy Tony had stepped into a side room to have a kind of a private conversation. And then this guy, Rich, is always kind of up to no good, but kind of fun to be around. But he walks in and he's like, hey, man, your mom's eating brownie. I'm like, the weed brownies you bought? He's like, yeah. I'm like, did you tell her? He's like, nah, man, we didn't say anything. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I go out there and check on her, and she's holding court. And she is in a fantastic mood. And it did not matter what anybody said. It was funny to her. She ended up eating the second brownie, right? But,
oh, man.
Yeah, but we all knew what was going on, but we're not going to say anything. So it's kind of like, and I'm kind of real uncomfortable with the situation, but there she is, drinking red wine and eating these weed brownies. And like I said, my father never said anything to me, but there was just a look on his face. He looked at me for like 1 second that somehow just said, I know your mother is consuming narcotics right now. That's basically what his face told me. It's like, all right. But whatever. Anyway, I call her the next day just to kind of check up on her. Hey, Mom, how you feeling? She's like, oh, God, listen, I had a great time with the friends last night. It was a lot of fun. I haven't laughed that long in a while. I'm like, sure. It's like, I slept so hard. I really, but in her mind, she's like, God, I mean, I didn't think I'd drink that much wine, but I really slept hard. I'm like, well, sometimes it's different.
What about the cake pop and the kid?
All right, well, that was for an adult. It's a cake pop, but a pretty potent one, but it was a weed cake pop. And I had met a family that would stay at a hotel downtown around Christmas time. It's just something that they did. That was kind of their thing. And so I meet them at the bar downstairs. And because there's a little kid involved, obviously the little kid's not at the bar. They're upstairs in the room. But the mother in this family, I knew that she liked weed. And I'm like, hey, it's weed cake pops. Weed had just gotten legalized in the state. So it's kind of a big deal. And someone brought them for us. I'm like, dude, you got to try this. It tastes delicious, but it'll get you there. She's like, cool. I'm not going to eat it now. I'll put it up in the room. Nobody thinks about it. Following Monday, as I'm talking to one of these family members, they're like, yeah, that cake pop you gave us? I'm like, oh, how was it? They're like, we don't know because we put it up in the room. And at that time, the girl that ate it was 4 years old, I believe. I said, but we went upstairs to check on the kid because we've been down at the bar. And when we get there, the kid's sleeping soundly. They're like, we're not worried about it. But when we look at the night table, there's now the empty stem from the cake pop. And they're like, oh, my God, this girl just ate this entire cake pop. So I'm like, well, how was she? They said, look, she slept really hard. But they said when she woke up, first thing she said is just like, I am hungry. I am thirsty. Grabbed the glass of water, right? Guzzled the glass of water and then ate like 4 slices of pizza or something. I'm like, oh, cool. Okay.
I've seen a tiny dog just fall over once.
Just from getting stoned.
Same thing. Just ate an edible that it shouldn't have. I think they ended up taking that dog to of course, they were like, the dog will be fine. But it just was a very tiny dog that was just kind of standing there and went,
just fell.
How did food get you in trouble? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Stacy. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola.
Hola. I decided to make chili one time, and I remember being so excited that the first bowl I ate was still kind of slightly crunchy. The beans hadn't cooked all the way through yet. And I ate like 4 more bowls before I learned, after 3 days writhing around in horrific pain, that you can poison yourself with kidney beans that aren't cooked fully.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did
Was
not
it your
know.
first time?
Red kidney bean toxicity.
Was it your first time, like, cooking chili?
Yeah, and I'd seen my whole family throw stuff in the slow cooker, like beans and whatever else in the slow cooker. So that's what I did. But I just was so hungry that I ate the first bowl, like, before they had come to a rolling boil. And there's something called kidney bean toxicity, and it is no joke. I was in, like, horrific pain for 3 or 4 days in, like, the worst way.
Did you have to go to the hospital?
No, it was on, like, the 3rd day that I was realizing, like, I need to go to the hospital or something because I couldn't figure out what was wrong. But it is painful. It is so painful, and it is awful.
I got to ask you, so are these dried beans at first that you soaked?
Yes, they were dried beans,
Okay.
but it can also happen with canned beans. If you don't roll them, boil for like 15 minutes at a like rolling boil, red kidney beans will definitely poison you.
I didn't know that.
Jesus.
And there's no warning or anything on any of the labels. Like,
Most people don't eat crunchy beans. I mean, they're
yeah,
probably.
but it was just barely, slightly crunchy, like almost cooked all the way through.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm with Thrill.
They're probably we didn't think we'd have to warn you because most people eat them when they're soft, and they don't eat the crunchy beans.
Only thing I poisoned myself with was that mushroom.
You knew better.
That was the
You
thing,
knew better.
That was the thing that took me out, man. I mean, trying to think the total cost of that mushroom was probably around $12,000. I know I paid it off in over like a year and a half.
Right.
It was like $12,000.
Because you ate the one mushroom that you even said looked a little weird.
Right. Because of the ambulance. Right? Yeah, exactly. It just had
Every other mushroom was gray, right? Just standard mushroom color. And this one looks like the Grateful Dead put it out, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to eat this mushroom.
So my wife at the time made chicken marsala. So I was thinking to myself, it could be the chicken. But she did not get sick. And she did not do anything different than I did other than I ate that one mushroom.
Well, and the way you had told us the story was like you looked at it and were like, that looks weird.
Yeah.
Which again,
right.
when
Like,
it's
that looks
fungus
special.
in particular, like, man, when fungus looks weird, like, definitely just don't tempt fate. That's my thought.
Yeah.
Like, if the mushroom looks weird, don't eat that mushroom.
Santa Ana police in California have arrested a woman seen on video throwing her food at a Chipotle worker. Police shared the shocking surveillance video on social media last week. The woman appeared to be arguing with the worker before throwing a bowl of food in her face. It happened on May 12th at the restaurant on 17th Street. Santa Ana police identified the woman as 18-year-old Samantha Solomon. She was actually arrested earlier this week after the department's correctional officers and several community members actually helped identify her.
Good.
Police did not say what charges that she may face.
That's like
What?
I feel like people are throwing a lot of drinks and a lot of food at people.
They are. They get pissed. And
I
that's
just
the
feel like
move.
that's an instant, like, fight.
Yeah, if you throw food on someone, to me, it's equivalent to spitting on someone.
Yeah.
Throw a
like,
drink, throw food, spit on someone like that.
and I've seen people freak out before, but like, I don't know, even if I was just standing there, I'd be like, what? Like, come on. Like, what is your problem? Like, you know what I mean? To me, there's just certain lines you don't, like, look, I don't think you should be chewing out a fast food employee to begin with, right?
They
just
don't
doing their
make
job.
enough to care.
But then throwing the food at him, and I just, like, it drives me up a wall.
Yep.
It's like,
But
God.
it's Chipotle. Whatever you're mad about can't be that important. It's food at Chipotle. That's all. Like I said, the people working in those kids, they don't get paid enough money to care what your problem is.
And it's already in your hand.
Yeah.
Now we head to Tennessee, where a social media influencer was arrested after allegedly refusing to pay for $400 worth of food from a Nashville restaurant. Dalton Etherly, also known as Chud the Builder.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, now he's also in jail for shooting somebody.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was arrested on May 9th, according to the arrest affidavit. Etherly, who films content, including racially charged content on Broadway, was asked by the restaurant to not live stream or be disruptive for the dining service. After ordering 2 full entrees, drinks, and appetizers, totaling $371, the restaurant realized he'd been live streaming, asked him to stop. Allegedly, at that point, he became disruptive, made racial statements, and began to yell and cause a scene.
That's his go-to.
Right. Calling him an influencer, the argument he has to people, it's like it's free speech. It's like, you're calling black people the N-word, using another term, calls women ugly. Like, he just tries to start fights, and then, like a grown bitch that he is, he pulls guns or pepper sprays people.
Right. After that, he reportedly made statements that he would not be paying for the food he ate. Etherly was charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and theft of services, placed under a $5,000 bond at the time.
If they put him in the right jail cell, he'll come out corrected. Did you see the story earlier this week? And it's none of those things. The internet's divided. It shouldn't be. If you order food, you got to pay for it. So a woman went to, I want to say it's like a ramen noodle place or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And she's there with her kid. She orders whatever they order, respectively. She eats her meal. Her kid does not touch her meal. Right? The kid just doesn't want to eat it, so the kid didn't eat it. So when it came time to pay, she refused to pay for the kid's meal, arguing my kid didn't eat it. And somehow, so obviously the response from the restaurant's like, that's not how it works. Somehow the internet's divided on this. Like,
how can you be divided on that?
Look, the restaurant charges you for the effort of giving you the food. That's
Correct.
it. We're not charging you for eating it. You can do whatever you want with the food. You want to walk into the bathroom, flush it down the toilet, that's cool. You want to take a steak and throw it in a cop car, knock yourself out. You're getting charged for the fact that they gave it to you. So she's like, well, my kid didn't eat it. And they're trying to explain that. That's on you, man. We charge you for the effort we put in to give it to you.
Yeah.
And so I want to say she wants to like take him to court and fight it.
Yeah, just like, come on.
You're going to spend all the money to go to court or spend $8 and buy. I don't know. It just, that blew my mind. So, like, how is this an issue?
It's like if you order something, and it's not often, because generally people, you'll order stuff you know.
Yeah.
But sometimes you take a flyer.
Yes.
You order something, and you don't like it.
Can you imagine?
Or you didn't know it came with mushrooms. So you just, but I can't send it back and go,
I'm not paying for this.
Not paying for it. I didn't like it.
Yeah. I'm thinking, especially with kids, man, if I got out of paying for all the meals my kids didn't finish when they were younger, my bill would be cut in half.
Yeah.
Like, of course, they didn't finish the meal.
So my buddy Nui, he was my roommate. He managed a sub shop. Different guy. I had 2 friends that managed sub shops.
Yeah.
Now this one closed at midnight. The bars in West Virginia close at 2. So typically when you leave, we would always go with Nui and we would reopen the place, get the griddle going, make some hot sandwiches.
Yeah.
Take them home, eat them, grab a couple bags of chips, get a soda, take off. The only thing we didn't want to do was the deep fryers because they just took too long to fire up and cool down.
Yes.
All right. So this night, Nui's on a date and he is back at our place. So he is not out with us. All right. But we knew where Nui hid the key. All right. Because the owner, they basically just, you remember those plastic like little rock things that were really like a hidden thing for keys?
Yes.
No. I think they still work.
Okay, all right.
Dude.
So that's where they kept that's where they kept the key. All right.
Right.
So me and another buddy, we decide, look, man, we're gonna do the same thing. Nui's at home, who cares? We're gonna go make some subs. We go in there, and it is in a strip mall, and it's probably 2:30 in the morning at this point, 2:45. So we go in there and start making our subs. The lights are on.
Yeah.
All right, inside the restaurant. It's glass windows and everything else. So these 3 drunk girls and this dude, they come in, and the guy's like, hey, man, we're hammered, man. Can you make us some sandwiches? And there's sandwiches on the grill. And I'm like, hey, man, sorry, we're wrapping up. We're closed.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, you're closed. And I'm like, he's like, but you're making sandwiches. And he's like, I got $50, man, if you make us
what would you like,
4
sir?
sandwiches. I'm like, all right, man, game on.
Yeah.
So we acted like we worked there and took his money and basically never told Nui that we did it. But locked the place up, cleaned everything up like we always did.
That's fair.
But I thought, man, something bad's going to happen. Like, somebody's going to say something like, it's just, I don't know.
Turns out he has a wheat allergy or some crap.
Just figured we would get busted one way or another. Coming up, the return of Ted versus the FCC at 4:35. Then we get your emails on the way next from the men's room at KISW.com.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here, exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Making headlines tonight, Velma Dinkley of the famed Scooby-Doo gang has been arrested.
Velma? I thought she was the good one in the Scooby-Doo gang.
She attempted to rip the face off of what police describe as a kindly old man.
Wait, what?
Velma reportedly shouted, "Let's see who you really are," before attempting to rip off the man's face in the middle of a grocery store. Police say the man was, in fact, just a kindly old man. Velma now faces charges of assault and excessive meddling.
And she would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for that kindly old man.
In other news, local restaurants say a sudden run on Mexican food today has customers lining up for tacos, enchiladas, and especially burritos.
Oh, man, I love me some burritos.
Burritos? I think you mean burritos.
That's what I said, burritos.
Felix, it's pronounced burritos, not burritos.
Tomato, burrito.
I think you mean tomato, potato.
Exactly.
Those are actual pronunciation differences, Felix.
So it's burrito.
No, it's not.
Agree to disagree, Stone.
No, we are not agreeing to disagree. Nobody says the word burrito.
I just did.
That doesn't count.
Well, it sounded pretty natural to me.
It sounded ridiculous.
Tell that to the burrito community.
There is no burrito community.
There is if people keep eating them.
We are going to settle this right now.
Right now, in the middle of a newscast.
Yes, Felix, in the middle of our newscast. I'm not having one of these long, drawn-out, stupid conversations with you today. Bonnie, how do you pronounce burrito? Bonnie? Where is our producer?
Maybe she went to get some burritos.
Stop it! Tell you what, I will simply call some of these fine Mexican establishments mentioned in the report to settle this. First call, Sid's Burrito Hut. Hello?
Thank you for calling Sis Burrito Hut. Can I take your order?
I'm sorry, did you say burrito?
Yes, we have the best burritos in town.
Thank you.
Told you, Playboy.
Second call, Mama's Burrito Palace. Surely Mama's will call them by the correct name.
Mama's Burrito Palace.
I'm sorry, did you just say burrito?
Yes, we have the best burritos in town.
Don't you specialize in burritos, not burritos?
Yeah, burrito.
Unbelievable.
That's two for burrito, Playboy.
Has this entire town lost its mind? Third call, El Rancho Mexican Restaurant. Hello. Yes, quick question. How do you pronounce the food item spelled Burrito? Oh, I'm sure you do, buddy. This proves nothing.
Science, Playboy.
Where is Bonnie?
Sorry I'm late.
Where were you?
All this talk of burritos made me hungry, so I snuck out and bought lunch from the taco truck outside.
You left during the broadcast to get food?
Yeah, I brought something back.
Did you get burritos?
No, they were all sold out. Apparently there was a sudden run on burritos. I got jalapeno poppers.
Ooh, I love me some jalapenos, Playboy.
You know what? Fine. I give up. I guess I'll just never pronounce anything correctly ever again. Goodbye, English language. So long forever. Nothing makes sense anymore. I guess we're gonna go to break now. Yeah, I said break.
I think you mean break, Playboy. Who says break?
Yeah! Hello, everyone. This has been an In-Action News broadcast, a Comedia Dysfunction. Watch all In-Action News videos, new and old, on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@InActionNews.
And make sure you like and subscribe, man. And be sure to follow us on all your favorite social media platforms at In Action News.
KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Coming up, we'll drink and toast the weekend with a shot of the day. That is Bad Choice Friday.
You know it's Bad Choice Friday. It's Bad Choice Friday. You know it's Bad Choice Friday. Hey, man, this is your fault.
Jam on. And today, Seattle World Cup matchup inspired Bad Choice Friday. On Monday, Belgium takes on Egypt. Representing the country of Belgium, give it up for Technotronic.
Yeah.
Technotronic pumping up the jam, representing Egypt. That would be the Bengals.
Like an Egyptian.
Will it be the Bengals walk like an Egyptian, representing Egypt, or Technotronic and pump up the jam? Technotronic being from Belgium. Vote now if you follow us on X and Men's Room Live. Also, you can vote on YouTube at KISW Rock, and that is a tight matchup.
Same on
really
X.
is. Yeah.
It is super tight.
52-48 right now as far as YouTube at KISW Rock, if you are voting there. Okay, do we have time for a few emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com?
You've got mail. You've got mail.
And a couple on our question, how did food get you in trouble? Guys, I work for a grocery store. A larger woman got a bunch of groceries with some questionable choices, junk food and a Diet Coke six-pack. Store owner bagging the groceries said that, you think this will help? As he put the Diet Coke in her cart.
Oh, damn. Was that your dad again, Ted?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it sounds like it.
Your
Just
dad was
fight-
more direct, but it's,
He was, but like just
you
fight
can't
the
say it.
urge.
You can't say it.
Did he lose his mind at like a drive-through one time?
God, there's so many stories. Yes. Yeah. Right. So, I mean, a couple times. The main one I remember, right, was again, it was something as simple as like pull around the corner.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And then he went in there and it's like me, my mom, him. And I mean, he's like, I will jump over this counter and rah, rah, rah. I mean, I think
What was it about?
Again, just like any of these idiots you see blow up at a fast food person.
Yeah.
It was like they missed a sauce or it was taking too long.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? Like there was nothing crazy. I mean, in retrospect, I could see this.
Yeah.
Right? It'd be like, Jesus, he needs to control his anger. But he just couldn't.
Guys, I had a girlfriend that was a terrible cook, so I'd regularly grab a cheeseburger on my way home. She caught wind of that, and it caused way more trouble than you can imagine.
Because you brought a cheeseburger home?
Well, he would stop and get one before he would go home because the food was so bad that
yeah.
she cooked. And she got wind of that.
Oh, she started piecing it together.
Yeah,
I see.
my brother went and saw one of our cousins in California. And Chris was a big guy, had a very, very hearty appetite, man. He was one of those guys. And so he could eat all day. I mean, he was an Italian dude, man. He just ate all day. And he picks my brother up from the airport. And they stop at In-N-Out Burger. Now, Chris gets a couple of burgers. By the way, they're going to his house for dinner.
Right.
All right. So Nick gets a hamburger, my brother, and so they stop. They have to eat the burgers in the car, and then Chris pulls over like on the way there in like a 7-Eleven, whatever, to throw all the garbage in the bag away. Had to drink all your drinks. My brother's like, you've never seen a man eat fast in your life. He's like, I'm trying to wolf this thing down. We have to get rid of the evidence. And I guess when they walked into the house, Chris still had like ketchup in the corner of his lip. Or something like that. And his wife wiped it and smelled it and went, did you stop and get food? I mean, almost identical to what this guy was saying. It's like, well, I mean, we might have stopped, got a quick hamburger. And she's like, there's food on the table. Like, I just made, like, whatever it was, lasagna or some crap. And apparently she was pretty pissed. Nick was like, I just didn't know what to say. He told me, shut up, don't say a word. Just walk in. He's like, when you, and he told my brother, he goes, now, when you're eating dinner, it's what you got to do. You got to sit up real straight because that'll give you more room in your stomach. And you'll be able to act like you're still hungry, and you'll be able to finish this. That's what I do it all the time. That's his advice to my brother.
I mean, I could fathom maybe with a buddy being at a bar, and it's like, screw it, let's split an order of wings before dinner. But stop it to hammer down an In-N-Out Burger. Like, ugh.
Unbelievable.
Also, I say, like, I feel like most people I've dated have always been, some were better than others, but they were all good cooks.
Sure.
Typically, people cook what they can make.
Typically.
I mean,
yes.
I would never invite somebody over for dinner and try to do a new dish. Or experiment with something. I'd have to cook it once before. Guys, last time I was in court, another defendant was there for getting pissed about a 25-cent up cost for extra sauce. So she strolled in, shoved an employee, and stole the entire bottle.
Damn.
Wow.
I mean, okay.
I remember I told you my brother, when he was selling candy bars at this one metro stop in D.C., he got robbed.
Yeah.
And then 10 years later, Bernie's selling candy bars at the same metro stop. Guy walks by and says, like, give me a candy bar. You know Bernie. F you. I ain't giving you S. Guy comes back with a gun and goes, give me all your candy bars and your money.
Don't sell at that metro stop.
That's the lesson
That's
here.
the lesson.
I had a horrible face surgery that involved stitching up my gum, where they went in, said I could eat anything I wanted. So I got a hamburger, lettuce, ripped it open, and got stuck in there. And had to have it like emergency stitched back, and now I can't stand any kind of dental work. I freaked the F out. Guys, when I was about 13, 14, me and my half-brother ate all the marshmallows out of a brand new box of Lucky Charms. The next morning, his mom's boyfriend went to make a bowl of cereal and flipped the F out on us for eating all of the marshmallows. Now, fast forward about a month, and they have another brand new box of Lucky Charms. To be smartasses, we opened it and ate every piece of cereal, leaving only the marshmallows. I wasn't allowed over at their house for 3 months after that.
That is brilliant. I like it, man. Totally worth it.
Let's see here. Only self-trouble, but I'm a glutton for shellfish. Love going crabbing, eating as much crab, shrimp, clams, basically anything shellfish. Well, I got gout at 26 years old and now have to limit what I can eat and drink. So that sucks. How old were you when you first had an episode, Ted?
Gout flare up? Probably same thing, probably late 20s.
Okay.
No.
I will say, I meant to ask this earlier, like, what is the line on poisoning yourself?
Yeah.
Like, you ate a mushroom, you like
I definitely did.
You passed out, but I knew stuff I was eating before I took the medicine, and I would still get gout. Or like sometimes, if I eat pizza and then get into some Ben and Jerry's, like I will wake up with like excruciating stomach pain.
Really?
So does that count? It's like poisoning yourself?
I mean, yeah, because you know what you're getting into. I made myself a chocolate peanut butter milkshake the other night.
Ah, sounds good.
Dude, it's so good. But I know what's going to happen. So I made it about 10 o'clock at night. I drank
Put it in a blender?
Yeah, put it in the blender. Got that little ninja blender thing.
yeah.
It's fantastic, right? So anyway, and like I know what's going to happen. I know this, but I do not care because it's that good, and it was delicious. I woke up about 2:30 in the morning. I mean, just with the worst stomach pains imaginable, farting my, running to the bathroom, all that. But I'm like, but I knew this was going to happen. Like I can't be mad about it because I knew this is the price I would pay, and I'm going to tell you right now, it was worth it, and I'm going to do it again this weekend.
Right, so I'm with you. Like there's sometimes, like I'm just like, does that count though? Like, are we poisoning ourselves because we know we're going to be in
Yeah, it's voluntary.
Yeah.
I mean, look, man, it's like Ted, you pointed out, alcohol is a neurotoxin.
Yeah.
Nothing about that sounds positive.
That's a good point. We poison ourselves a lot.
Right. No problem going to the bar. It's like, this is a neurotoxin. Like, right. And I'm going to give you money to give me this neurotoxin.
Well, I'm not supposed to eat a lot of nuts because of diverticulitis.
Right.
And the fact, also, I have a very difficult time passing it. All right.
But nuts in general.
Well, but I ate an entire jar of Planters peanuts. Okay. I mean, I was stoned. I just kept going back. They're so delicious. What? I ate the entire jar in one night, Dad.
I know. It's just of all the things you could
I stopped halfway.
Screw it. I'm eating peanuts.
I stopped halfway through. All right. For the next night. Somehow I woke up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Went down there, just kept doing handfuls and shoving them in my throat. I couldn't poop for days. And when I did, man, it looked like a Nutter Butter.
Right.
It was just like it was nothing but peanuts. The whole first loaf that came out was just nothing but peanuts.
Go wild this weekend, Mike. I'm eating peanuts.
But it came out like sandpaper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like scraping the ends. Like, I said, God damn.
There is a line on heat that I will deal with. Especially like if I'm eating
What are
like,
you eating?
If it's like Indian food, if it's a flavorful
You're
heat,
right.
and
Not
I'll know
wings.
as I'm eating it, like if I'm sweating, this is really going to hurt tomorrow morning, but I'll be like, I don't care.
But why do we do it with ethnic food, right? Like, because so with wings, I will give myself a cutoff as far as heat.
Yeah.
Indian or Mexican, I'm like, whatever, man. I know it hurts. Same thing, right? It'd be the same as eating hot ass wings.
Because
but
it would be
for-
disrespectful to their culture.
You know what? That's what it is.
Yep.
I'm just full of respect.
All right, we have time for a few birthday emails brought to you by Men's Room Roasted Red Salsa from San Juan Salsa Company.
Dip responsibly.
And if you're looking for salsa over the weekend, West Seattle Thriftway has it. And I know for a fact that Market Time in Fremont also carries a salsa if you're going to grab some chips and salsa over the weekend.
Dip responsibly. I bought some San Juan salsa this morning.
Did you? Where'd you get it?
So it's not the men's room, but I got it at the QFC.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. I would like to give a huge birthday shout out to the most wonderful man in my life, Travis. He listens to your show all the time, and I hope he's having a great day. Do you think he could get some dirty German love? Thanks, guys. Once again, that from Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, first of all, when you come to see dirty Germans, are you going to get his love?
Yeah. This depends on how hard you want to be loved.
Yeah. Do you want like 9 inches of love, 5 minutes of love?
Yeah, do you want intense love?
Yeah. Would you like love on the backside?
You know what? Sometimes we call it in Deutschland too. Inside love.
You know, I don't even mind if you watch me love myself.
Let's see. All of I want to give my husband a birthday shout out on your show. He's a longtime listener. It is his 40th birthday today. His name is Noah Johnson, but he goes by Dirty J.
Noah Johnson.
Miles is a big fan and was so excited to meet you at the men's room anniversary in September last year. Could you tell him happy 40th birthday, Dirty J? Sure, happy 40th birthday, Dirty J. And here's a cheers to many more. Thank you guys for being the best husband on the planet. Love you so much, and I can't wait to celebrate it with you. So can I get the Dirty Germans talking about life at 40 and all the things I'm going to do to them tonight? From your loving wife, Samantha. Maybe some dad jokes for Miles, too.
Yeah, if her name is Samantha, I imagine she'll do to you tonight anything that you can think of. What I would suggest is hit some of the thumbnails on your porn sites and ask her to recreate.
Yeah, it sounds like she's really just friends with the penis because she Noah Johnson.
Yeah. That was John Wayne Bobbitt's name. You have Noah Johnson.
Dad Joke Friday.
No!
Jesus.
You have Noah. That's a disease you don't want. What do you got, man? I got Noah Johnson.
That's what she said. What do you call a flying nun? A bird? A plane?
I don't know.
Nope. None of the above.
None of the above. All right.
Guys, the tobacco store closed in my neighborhood, and there's a men's store there now.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Closed, but no cigar. More dad jokes. My sex drive is incredible.
Oh, yeah?
Girl lives 90 miles away. I told my wife that our neighbor had died. And she said, "Who, Ray?" I said, "Too soon to celebrate like that." I went in for a Brazilian wax, but the technician didn't finish.
No?
It's a half-assed job. I'm going to finish these dad jokes. How do blind people know when they're done wiping?
I don't know.
That was just a question. And finally, what do my genitals in the 70s have in common? What do my genitals in the 70s have in common?
I don't know.
Both are funky.
Oh, wow.
No!
Damn.
Good afternoon, men's room friends. My amazing guy Josh is turning 38 today, and a shout out from you would absolutely make his day. We're loyal listeners. He'd be thrilled to hear his name on the show. Fun fact, Josh is a licensed skydiver who loves any excuse to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. Dealer's choice on sound effects, Mike. We especially love the Dirty Germans discussing his happiness at high altitudes. We're also fired up for the USA World Cup match tonight, so feel free for the Dirty Germans to also have some soccer banner if you want to, and a birthday wish for a big USA win. He's the love of my life and one of the sexiest men on earth. I make sure he knows that every day. Happy birthday, Josh. That from Christine.
It's time to take off the leash.
Yeah, I don't necessarily skydive. I do skin dive, but would you like to do a tandem jump your bones?
Yeah, so I see more bones in your sex life is Paraguay. It's not even near an ocean.
Yeah.
F 'em.
All of you effing beauties, wishing the lovely JoJo an amazing birthday. Nobody has done more for me or my son than her, so he's got to celebrate. Please have Coke Ted tell her you're never too old to enjoy some booga sugar. And the Dirty Germans giving advice on how to stay a freak in her 40s. Peace, bitches. That from Alex.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what? You're in your 40s? Think you're too good for cocaine? Think you're too good for illicit drugs? You're wrong. Well, she's a choice word there. I mean, look at, what's the one guy from the Rolling Stones? Thrill, you know him. He's still alive.
Keith Richards.
Keith Richards. He's been doing coke for years. Does he look like a quitter like you?
Yeah, listen, instead of doing the booger sugar, how about this? Tonight, I'm going to show you the skin pickle aioli.
Has you ever done booger sugar off the hot dog?
I have not.
Sausages, huh?
That would be, wow, that'd be a boss move.
Yeah.
Put it on your junk. I'm snorting it off.
I know somebody who's done that.
Snorting it
I've
off
heard
with a
people
penis.
have it done to them. I never done. I don't. It's weird if it's just like, hey, bro.
You know, it'd be really impressive if you do it off yourself. Watch this.
Just a big glass of straw. Gentlemen, we want to wish our son Travis the best of birthdays. Can we get the Dirty Germans to talk about why 46 is not old? Thanks, guys. That's from Mom and Dad.
Yeah, for me, it's very easy. 46 is not old because I'm 57.
Yeah. And if you add up all your girlfriends in her life, it was probably 4 6s.
Yeah. Or 6 4s. Yeah.
What'd you rather have?
6 4s?
Or 4 6s? Quality over quantity.
Yeah, listen, I will take these 6 4s. They're too close to each other. So it's like you might as well have 6 sexual partners, you know. 10 ones or 110.
That 110.
Yeah, I've never had one. Hi, guys.
Never had a 10, you know. Couple of ones.
Oh, my ear.
Yeah, I'm on a 500 kind of guy.
Maybe when I was younger. All right, guys, here you go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's world famous sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
I mean, with the Bunny Ranch, I'd say I've had a couple 10s.
Yeah, that's fine.
I still think about it.
Every day.
Not every day, but there's certain days it pops into your head, and it's like, yeah.
I think it's time that we go back in time. The last time that we played Ted versus the FCC. So if we're good, let's go back in time.
Time.
All right. The Fun King bought an old dusty clock, but he said the clock rings lock. So the Sofa King bought grease for the funky rings to release. With the grease upon the ring, slipped the clock ring for the king.
3 times fast.
The Fun King bought an old dusty clock, but he said the clock rings lock. So the Sofa King bought grease for the funky rings to release. With the grease upon the ring, slipped the clock ring for the king.
1.
The Fun King bought an old dusty clock, but he said the clock rings lock. So the Sofa King bought grease for the funky rings to release. With grease upon the ring, slipped the clock ring for the
Okay, take 2.
And now, everyone's favorite daytime game show, where one person could lose $325,000 and their job, or win and walk away with nothing. It's time for Ted versus the FCC.
Round 2 of Ted versus the FCC. This comes from Ian. And once again, Ted, you know how this goes.
Yeah.
Something like this. The Fun King brought an old dusty clock, but he said the clock rings lock. So the Sofa King brought grease for the funky rings to release. With the grease upon the ring, slipped the clock ring for the king. The way that we do Ted versus the FCC, 1 time through, 3 times fast.
All right. The Fun King brought an old dusty clock, but he said the clock rings lock. So the Sofa King bought grease for the funky rings to release. With the grease upon the ring, slipped the clock ring for the king.
3 times fast.
The Fun King bought an old dusty clock, but he said the clock rings lock. So the Sofa King bought grease for the funky rings to release. With the grease upon the ring, slipped the clock rock for the king.
1.
The Fun King bought an old dusty clock, but he said the clock rings lock. So the Sofa King bought grease for the funky rings to release. With the grease upon the ring, slipped the clock rock for the king.
2.
The Fun King brought an old dusty clock, but he said the clock rings lock. So the Sofa King bought grease for the funky rings to release. With the grease upon the ring, slipped the clock ring for the king.
Oh.
The Yanks are coming.
There we go.
Let's go, boys.
Nice work. Big win in Ted versus the FCC. You are listening to the Men's Room.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here. Exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Making headlines tonight, Velma Dinkley of the famed Scooby-Doo gang has been arrested.
Velma? I thought she was the good one in the Scooby-Doo gang.
She attempted to rip the face off of what police describe as a kindly old man.
Wait, what?
Velma reportedly shouted, "Let's see who you really are," before attempting to rip off the man's face in the middle of a grocery store. Police say the man was, in fact, just a kindly old man. Velma now faces charges of assault and excessive meddling.
And she would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that kindly old man.
In other news, local restaurants say a sudden run on Mexican food today has customers lining up for tacos, enchiladas, and especially burritos.
Oh man, I love me some burritos.
Burritos? I think you mean burritos.
That's what I said, burritos.
Felix, it's pronounced burritos, not burritos.
Tomato, burrito.
I think you mean tomato, potato.
Exactly.
Those are actual pronunciation differences, Felix.
So it's burrito.
No, it's not.
Agree to disagree, Stone.
No, we are not agreeing to disagree. Nobody says the word burrito.
I just did.
That doesn't count.
Well, it sounded pretty natural to me.
It sounded ridiculous.
Tell that to the burrito community.
There is no burrito community.
There is if people keep eating them.
We are going to settle this right now.
Right now, in the middle of a newscast.
Yes, Felix, in the middle of our newscast. I'm not having one of these long, drawn-out, stupid conversations with you today. Bonnie, how do you pronounce burrito? Bonnie? Where is our producer?
Maybe she went to get some burritos.
Stop it! Tell you what, I will simply call some of these fine Mexican establishments mentioned in the report to settle this. First call, Sid's Burrito Hut. Hello?
Hey, thank you for calling Sid's Burrito Hut. Can I take your order?
I'm sorry, did you say burrito?
Yes, we have the best burritos in town.
Thank you.
Told you, Playboy.
Second call, Mama's Burrito Palace. Surely Mama's will call them by the correct name.
Mama's Burrito Palace.
I'm sorry, did you just say burrito?
Yes, we have the best burritos in town.
Don't you specialize in burritos, not burritos?
Yeah, burrito.
Unbelievable.
That's two for burrito, Playboy.
Has this entire town lost its mind? Third call, El Rancho Mexican Restaurant. Hello. Yes, quick question. How do you pronounce the food item spelled Burrito? Oh, I'm sure you do, buddy. This proves nothing.
Science, Playboy.
Where is Bonnie?
Sorry I'm late.
Where were you?
All this talk of burritos made me hungry, so I snuck out and bought lunch from the taco truck outside.
You left during the broadcast to get food?
Yeah, I brought something back.
Did you get burritos?
No, they were all sold out. Apparently there was a sudden run on burritos. I got jalapeno poppers.
Ooh, I love me some jalapenos, Playboy.
You know what? Fine. I give up. I guess I'll just never pronounce anything correctly ever again. Goodbye, English language. So long forever. Nothing makes sense anymore. I guess we're gonna go to Breek now. Yeah, I said Breek.
I think you mean break, Playboy. Who said break?
Yeah!
Hello, YouTube.
You don't like the subject.
I want cookies. Oh, wait. Is that trademarked? Can we do that? I can't be a monster for the cookies. I'm a monster.
You be a monster for cookies. You can't be a cookie monster.
For goodness sakes, Aisha.
Okay, take your time, homeboy. I'm putting...
You putting your snake on?
This Satan-loving creature on my neck.
My heavens. I still don't know what kind of snake that is. Purple.
Come on. This tape is so sticky. Can you stick to it? Goddamn.
Isn't that what tape is supposed to do?
Well, this shit, they call it alien tape because it's like super glue in the sense of, because Kayla's like, look, you could tape a baby to a wall. Bitch.
Why would you tape a baby to a wall? Baby. Sorry.
Vocal warm-up.
It's part of my warm-ups. Where are my legs? Tim? Tim, where are my legs?
Yeah, I sold them to science, man. You were sleeping, so I cut them off.
You sold my legs to science?
I sold one of your legs. The other leg I gave the body for a barbecue.
Oh my goodness!
You know you're crazy, man.
I just bought $40 shoes!
No, you still got your feet, man. I put them under your desk.
Thank you for watching.
99.9 KISW. The men's room returns with Miles and Thrill.
All right, coming up at 5:08, we'll drink and toast with the shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check out with Mike Hogg concerning the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Well, thank you, Miles. A man in Nantucket was featured in the news after he reeled in a great white shark off of the South Shore.
Damn.
Yeah.
Reeled it in.
Reeled it in. Just out there fishing on the beach and then zoop.
Did you see the guy that straddled it, got on top?
All right.
I think it's the same guy.
Yeah, pulled up its nose.
Yeah.
Reached into its mouth, pulled the hook out, and then pushed that
there you go, buddy.
beast back in the water. I was like, man, you are a fisherman.
How long do you think it took him to reel that thing in?
He straddled that thing, man. And he got up and he just pulled its nose out, its mouth opened up.
Thrill, to answer your question, it takes a minute.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's a big fish.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, people go marlin fishing and all that. This is a great white shark.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I will say, it's odd to see him mount that shark. I'm glad he was smart, getting the hook out and everything.
Yeah.
But once he mounted the shark, that seemed the safest part. When he's tugging him by the tail, trying to get him back in the water, that's when that shark's going to turn and bite you.
back out there.
And also, I worry they just pissed off that shark.
Oh, yeah?
I'm eating the next mofo.
I'm just sitting out here waiting. Come on.
I got time.
A new study says the fertility rates are declining due to smartphone use. There's nothing to do with radiation. It's just because they're just not having sex.
Yeah. I mean, I read the same thing. They're like, they said, just the availability of pornography. People are like, they're working themselves like, I'm good.
Right. It's one of those where you don't go looking for food if the pantry's full.
Right. Exactly.
I don't gotta go nowhere. I'm full.
Smartphones.
A woman carefully chose the names of her children in an effort to give them identity, unity, and hope for greater possibilities.
This is so stupid.
And named them Dakota, Nevada, Montana, Indiana, Arizona, and Missouri.
They're all young adults now, right?
With state names.
And shit.
I don't know. I like state names.
It's not that they're the worst names. The mom's motivation, the reasoning seemed really stupid to me.
Which of those would you choose there, Ted? Nevada, Montana, Indiana? You want Montana?
Montana Smith.
Montana Smith.
Yeah, that has a ring to it.
Yeah.
All right.
He rides a horse. Hunts elk.
Arizona Hill. Missouri Montgomery.
No. Can't be Missouri Montgomery.
Indiana Montgomery.
There you go. Indiana Montgomery.
Indiana Montgomery.
Why not?
Oh.
And the Temple of Doom.
I know.
You know who you should be? Oh, Florida Mike.
Oh, Florida.
Florida. Damn. Yeah.
Florida Hawk. All right.
Yeah, Florida Hawk.
Well, Texas Ted makes sense.
Texas, you know what? Damn right. Texas Ted.
It's your last name, though. You can't be
Texas Ted Smith.
Yeah, Texas Ted Smith.
Texas Ted Smith.
First name Texas, middle name Ted.
Oh, God. Let's put our thinking caps on. Time for the Merriam-Webster word of the day, boys. I'd give you all a 10% chance of success on this one. It's a noun starting with the letter B, and it's a long one. But these are nice things that you say or do to convince somebody to do something.
A nice thing you say to convince somebody to do something.
Correct.
And it's a long word that starts with a B.
Starts with a B.
Is it a noun or an adjective?
It's a noun. It's usually used in the plural form.
And you're trying to convince somebody to do something.
Convince someone to do something, yes.
Bluster.
The word is blandishments.
Never heard that one.
No.
Oh, like an embellishment? No.
This is straight up blandishment.
Like you're blandishing a weapon.
It sounds like I'm drunk. Blandishing an ass.
Call cops.
Sue me.
An elderly woman with advanced Alzheimer's disease showed meaningful improvements in speech, memory, mobility, and bladder control after taking mushrooms.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be damned.
Psilocybin was shown to have temporary but effective change.
Again, my mom has early onset. That night I gave her, it was just 2.5 milligrams. I had not seen her that sharp in probably 2 years.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It was unreal.
It's crazy. Hey, Dad, you know what? I hope that continues on. Even if it's just one of those deals where it's a treatment, a remedy that you hold for as long as you do. Man, keeping your mind around.
Well, look, man, there's no cure for cancer, but people will continue to get treatment.
Correct.
Right? Stave it off. I mean, yeah,
Smoke
absolutely.
I'm who cares? My mom's 81. She raised 3 kids, right? She's already done everything she needs to do.
Let her fly.
She gets stoned as hell every day. Who cares?
Yeah, man.
She had to go downstairs to a luau. That's what she was doing today.
And a girl.
The luau, yes. Smith family luau.
That's right.
I told her to play limbo, and she goes, "Okay, I will." There's no
don't.
chance they're letting you.
Do not play limbo.
Play limbo.
If you're in a wheelchair.
Break the record for broken hips in one day.
Mama Smith at the luau. Oh, God. A new study found the most ancient human DNA on the planet belongs to... Anybody know?
Is it a human or an animal?
Well, the
Human DNA.
ancient human DNA. What region?
Oh, Africa.
Egypt, Africa.
I would guess Africa.
Well, same thing.
Pacific Islanders.
Oh, really?
I know.
Monokaliki Loka.
And then I started thinking about it.
When they say they found human DNA, it was like the first guy to masturbate next to a tree. Like, is that sap? I don't think that's sap. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, it's human.
Damn it, Solo.
It's found on Lucy.
On the forehead of Lucy, right. The backside of a woolly mammoth. Oh, God. You know what he was into? What is that?
What are we doing there?
Ooh, is that a pterodactyl?
Is Australia considered that?
A Pacific Island?
Pacific Island? I mean, I know it's on the
to
some extent the East Coast.
I mean, but Samoa, Guam,
He's still in the Ring
Hawaii.
of Fire. He's not really in the Ring of Fire.
What, Australia?
No, strictly speaking, Australia is not considered a Pacific Island.
But I mean, I'm kind of with Miles. I would think the indigenous people there go way back, right?
Well,
Because white people didn't show up till the English made it a prison.
I don't know if this has anything to do. There's Australopithecines. I don't know if that has anything to do with Australia.
I think it's just where they found it.
Okay.
And I believe Australia, if it means basically just south of the equator.
All right.
Goodness gracious. I did not know so much about the doggone Pacific Island. There's 14 countries.
All right, what are they?
I'm going to screw this up. Fiji, Kiribati, the Marshall Islands, the Federated States of Micronesia, Nauru, Palau, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, the Solomon Islands, Tonga, Tuvalu, Vanuatu, and the Cook Islands.
Vanuatu. I only know that because they did Survivor in Vanuatu years ago.
Okay. And then the Niue.
Sorry?
Niue.
Okay.
That's how I'm going to say it.
Damn. Masturbating longer than any other group of humans on Earth.
That's where paradise is out there.
Yeah.
Even as rates fall, asbestos-linked cancer deaths are higher than they were 30 years ago.
How?
I don't know. How can
Still
rates
the
be
walls, man?
How can rates be falling but deaths are up? Is it because it's finally like?
I guess maybe it's just catching up.
It's catching up. Maybe it's with renovation, with home renovation. Maybe it's decayed enough to where it's slowly seeping into the air around people. You know, you don't necessarily have to have it professionally cleaned out to knock it loose. Maybe it's just starting to come loose. I don't know. I'm spitballing.
No idea.
It's in the walls. It's everywhere.
It's in the walls, man.
Look out. Let's see. Oh, shoot. I didn't do that. There we go. Okay. As we have the World Cup here coming to town, I realized that I pay zero attention to soccer. I have no idea really anything about the World Cup. And so I decided that I wanted to find some fun facts about the World Cup.
The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
So what I found here are the 10 fun facts that the average American does not know about the World Cup as per AI.
All right.
You ready for Ted? You probably know a lot of
I'm
these
hoping
things.
I do.
Here we go.
I'll get outsmarted by that AI.
They start bottom of the...
Can you ask us about it or just give us the fact?
Right, that's what I'm trying to figure out here. No, I'll save that one for the end. The trophy was found. It was actually stolen at one point. Do you know how it was found, Ted?
Man, I know it's pure gold.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. It's small, but that's why it's so valuable.
Okay, did not know that.
So in 1966, the original World Cup trophy was stolen in London before the tournament even started. It was eventually discovered by a dog named Pickles, wrapped in newspaper under a bush.
Huh. Good job, Pickles.
Somebody
Yeah,
grabbed
Pickles.
it, wrapped it in newspaper, and shoved it under a bush, probably just to let it lay low there for a while, and then bam.
Pickles found it.
Pickles.
Oh, Sergeant Pickles was on it.
Pickles is after it, man. He's got it. Let's see here. India qualified for the 1950 World Cup, but withdrew because FIFA refused to let the players compete. Under what circumstances? I don't know why anybody would want to compete this way in the world of soccer.
Naked.
Barefoot.
Barefoot.
Oh, really?
Oh.
How in the world? Now, granted, I guess after a while, if you've been doing it, like your toes eventually develop a certain amount of strength.
But why would FIFA care? No, okay.
Equipment.
Look, you make those cleats as tight as you can on your feet.
Yeah.
So that you basically are replicating skin.
Correct.
So back in the day, there used to be a ton of barefoot kickers in the NFL and punters.
Really?
It's a direct strike. It does not, if you hit the ball correctly, it does not hurt.
Okay.
Right. Same with the soccer ball. You shouldn't toe it. So, in theory, and back then in the 50s, the boots probably sucked. Nowadays, Miles is right. They're so, like, just skin. Like, that's why you see soccer players, like, they'll get those things off as quickly as they can.
Because they're a size too small.
Right,
and they're running around them.
You go down a size, then your foot expands as you're playing, and they're just not comfortable. But they're great for what you're doing.
The worst thing in the world is to break in a new pair.
Sure.
Once you get them, they fit like a glove. But when you got to change them, man, it sucks going through the process.
Because you're running basically full tilt the entire time. You don't want any kind of slippage.
So
at
to
all
give you an
on those
example,
things.
I was 12 and a half, 13 when I punted. And I wore a size 10 and a half on my right foot.
Okay.
That's how tight that shoe was.
Good God.
Yeah.
Ugh. Fun. The biggest blowout in history. As far as the World Cup goes, does anybody know the biggest blowout in history? It was back in 2001, just to give you an idea.
Probably something like Argentina on someone, right?
17-0.
Australia defeated American Samoa 31-0 in a qualifying match.
At that point in time, just stop.
Okay, in qualifying. All right.
Yeah, Australian player Archie Thompson scored 13 goals, setting an international record.
Yeah.
Did Samoa not have a keeper?
Right, no kidding.
They had 3 players and none of them were a keeper.
Damn it, we forgot.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't bring my mitts.
I knew we were forgetting some. We don't have a doggone keeper out here. 10 fun facts that the average American does not know about the World Cup. The trophy was actually melted down at one point. The original Jules Rimet, is that correct? Jules Rimet trophy was stolen again in 1983 from the Brazilian Football Confederation's headquarters. It was never recovered and is believed to have been melted down by the thieves.
That makes sense, man. Make it out of pure gold.
Right. It's already valuable because it's the World Cup, and then, as you said, Ted, it's made of pure gold. So
I'm melting that bitch down too.
Everything's valuable.
I want to say it's one of the most expensive trophies in the world because it is solid gold.
I believe it. You know, the Lombardi's a Tiffany trophy, so I imagine that it's worth a good amount. But
man, when you hold it, you're not really that impressed with it.
The Lombardi?
Yeah, it's lighter than you think it is. I don't know. It's the one that we had was all fingerprinted up and everything. Like, as soon as you touch that thing, man, it marks up.
Yep.
Yeah, the trophy, the World Cup trophy is 13.5 pounds of solid 18 karat gold.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, nice work.
Hell, I might steal it.
Yeah. Right. How do I get in here? Let's see here. In 2010, New Zealand became the only team in tournament history to be eliminated from the group stage while remaining undefeated.
So a tie kicked them out?
Correct. They
got a bunch of. They had like 3 draws. Or
3
something?
draws. That is exactly correct. The only team in tournament history to be eliminated while remaining undefeated. That's wild.
I see you later, Kiwi.
10 fun facts that the average American does not know about the World Cup. After hosting and performing strongly in the 2006 tournament, Germany experienced a 10% spike in births roughly 9 months later.
Yeah.
Germany got after they won.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a normal occurrence, but I wouldn't be shocked by it.
I mean, think about the baby boomer generation.
Sure.
There's a reason they call it that. World War II ends, fellas come back like, let's get to effing.
We'd have to do some research. I'd like to look up baby stats after the NFC Championship game this year.
Yeah, I absolutely would too. I think
we'll
that
wait
about,
for the birthday request. Yeah. Hey, my kid was just born. What do you know?
What do you know?
Running around with Octoberish.
I wonder
see a spike.
I wonder that for every Super Bowl, especially ones that are tight.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you a lot of people got pregnant in New York the other night.
Hold that thought.
Haven't even won the series, but it's like, we're going to go ahead and do this.
That's right. Let's get her down there. The fastest goal in World Cup history. Any ideas on how fast the fastest goal in World Cup history?
39 seconds.
4 seconds.
It was
52.
It was in a game with Turkey during the 2002 tournament against South Korea. 11 seconds.
Damn.
That's quick.
Off and away.
That sucks.
Yeah.
The keeper should have stayed on his line.
No kidding.
I'm assuming that's somebody just booming it right after the kickoff.
It had to be, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's not that impressive. You know, Seahawks got a touchdown in 12 seconds.
Yep.
Let's see here. More global viewers in the Super Bowl. The World Cup final reaches staggering numbers. The 2002 tournament drew approximately 1.5 billion viewers globally, compared to how many for Super Bowl? Let's see, that would be 58. Super Bowl 58. So the World Cup gets 1.5 billion viewers globally, compared to how many viewers for that particular Super Bowl?
160 million.
160 million.
400 million.
400 million. Mouse.
450.
Ted, you were the closest, but you still went over. 123 million viewers.
Yeah.
Compared to the 1.5 billion viewers globally.
Yeah.
As much as we put the weight on the Super Bowl here in this country, and it is like the world stops for the U.S. during the Super Bowl.
Sure.
The world literally stops for the World Cup.
Well, I mean, it's the World Cup.
Yeah, right. There are people that stay up at all hours of the day, all hours of the night. They don't care.
People that don't even have access to televisions. Any small village, like, they will get a television, and the entire village shows up to watch their country play.
And that's why I wanted to do this, because I know, globally speaking, the World Cup is truly the largest stage in the world.
Sure.
Ever.
I knew a guy that was German, and then he spent years down in Peru training to be a shaman with, like, medicines or whatever.
Yeah.
And he walked out of the jungle like 2 miles to watch a World Cup final one morning. Yeah. And I was like, I respect that. You still like sports. And he's like, well, yeah.
All right.
Spiritual, but I'm not, still a sports guy.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What is the only nation to have appeared in every single World Cup tournament since its inception in 1930? There's one country that has appeared in every single World Cup tournament since it became a thing back in 1930. The king of the tournament.
I'm thinking like Brazil, Argentina, or like Uruguay.
It's got to be Brazil or England.
Brazil or England. Mouse, what do you think?
I don't know. Brazil?
Brazil? You all three hit it. Yes, it's Brazil.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Are they that good?
Yeah, they have the most. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They're a powerhouse, man.
Right. I mean, they just produce unbelievable soccer players. I mean, they produce Pele, the greatest player ever.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last and final fun fact about the World Cup that not the average American knows. There's only one individual in history to win 3 separate World Cup champions as a player.
Pele!
And you were correct. That would be legendary Brazilian player Pele. What years did he win the championship? You know what? I got 3 years on here. What years did Pele win the championship?
How about 64, 68, 72?
Okay.
I was going to go 76, 72, 68.
Mouse.
50, 30.
1958 was his first time winning.
All right.
1962, 4 years later, and then he took a little bit of a break. 1970 was the third time.
Or 70. All right.
Okay. Good work.
These are the Cosmos.
Yeah. A man told the story online of how he was almost hit by a stray bullet, and you won't believe what it was that saved him, Miles.
What saved him?
Tell about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, we made it to the weekend and drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Steve, the thrill hill, to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today we toast Market Basket. Market Basket, it's a supermarket chain with over 90 locations, mostly throughout New England. Well, participating locations are offering spicy tuna, shrimp, crab rolls for $9.99 each. I'm assuming that they're selling spicy tempura shrimp crab rolls because the signs advertising the deal that are professionally printed and posted at multiple stores read, quote, spicy tempura shrimp crap roll. And they still went ahead and just posted them everywhere. So when you look at the sticker, it just says, the spicy crap roll. And based on the picture, I'd still buy it. Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, it's still got the shrimp tempura in there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's good.
That. Instead of crab, it says crap. I'm like, okay.
Crabs are good enough that I don't care if you're like, hey, we got a bushel of crap. Like, I know you mean crabs. I'm still eating them.
Do you know I mean that?
I eat the poo inside it, so who cares?
All right, let's drink. So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy!
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola, bitchola.
All right, your winner on a Bad Choice Friday is coming up next.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here. Exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Making headlines tonight, Velma Dinkley of the famed Scooby-Doo gang has been arrested.
Velma? I thought she was the good one in the Scooby-Doo gang.
She attempted to rip the face off of what police describe as a kindly old man.
Wait, what?
Velma reportedly shouted, "Let's see who you really are," before attempting to rip off the man's face in the middle of a grocery store. Police say the man was, in fact, just a kindly old man. Velma now faces charges of assault and excessive meddling.
And she would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that kindly old man.
In other news, local restaurants say a sudden run on Mexican food today has customers lining up for tacos, enchiladas, and especially burritos.
Oh man, I love me some burritos.
Burritos? I think you mean burritos.
That's what I said, burritos.
Felix, it's pronounced burritos, not burritos.
Tomato, tomato, burrito.
I think you mean tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
Exactly.
Those are actual pronunciation differences, Felix.
So it's burrito.
No, it's not.
Agree to disagree, Stone.
No, we are not agreeing to disagree. Nobody says the word burrito.
I just did.
That doesn't count.
Well, it sounded pretty natural to me.
It sounded ridiculous.
Tell that to the burrito community.
There is no burrito community.
There is if people keep eating them.
We are going to settle this right now.
Right now, in the middle of a newscast.
Yes, Felix, in the middle of our newscast. I'm not having one of these long, drawn-out, stupid conversations with you today. Bonnie, how do you pronounce burrito? Bonnie? Where is our producer?
Maybe she went to get some burritos.
Stop it! Tell you what, I will simply call some of these fine Mexican establishments mentioned in the report to settle this. First call, Sid's Burrito Hut. Hello?
Thank you for calling Sis Burrito Hut. Can I take your order?
I'm sorry, did you say burrito?
Yes, we have the best burritos in town.
Thank you.
Told you, Playboy.
Second call, Mama's Burrito Palace. Surely Mama's will call them by the correct name.
Mama's Burrito Palace.
I'm sorry, did you just say burrito?
Yes, we have the best burritos in town.
Don't you specialize in burritos, not burritos?
Yeah, burrito.
Unbelievable.
That's two for burrito, Playboy.
Has this entire town lost its mind? Third call, El Rancho Mexican Restaurant. Hello. Yes, quick question. How do you pronounce the food item spelled Burrito?
Oh, you want the burrito? We got the best burritos.
Oh, I'm sure you do, buddy. This proves nothing.
Science, Playboy.
Where is Bonnie?
Sorry I'm late.
Where were you?
All this talk of burritos made me hungry, so I snuck out and bought lunch from the taco truck outside.
You left during the broadcast to get food?
Yeah, I brought something back.
Did you get burritos?
No, they were all sold out. Apparently there was a sudden run on burritos. I got jalapeno poppers.
Ooh, I love me some jalapenos, Playboy.
You know what? Fine. I give up. I guess I'll just never pronounce anything correctly ever again. Goodbye, English language. So long forever. Nothing makes sense anymore. I guess we're gonna go to break now. Yeah, I said break.
I think you mean break, Playboy. Who said break?
Yeah!
Sorry.
Vocal warm-up.
It's part of my warm-ups.
Look,
you okay?
I had nothing to drink. I had complete forward.
Okay.
At the momentary lapse, brother, I
Fix your nice.
I know, man.
We're going live.
What am I?
Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video. It helps us a lot. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and social media pages at Inaction News.
I wanted to be like, look, you're right. I'm dumb. Right?
Did he say you had a small throat when he looked at it?
I don't know, but I have a doctor's appointment next month for a yearly, and I'm going to say, hey, I got to go to the ear, nose, throat guy. Because my cousin Tom had a surgery on his because he had a tiny one. And then
genetically tied with a tiny throat.
I think all the Smiths have weird tiny throats.
Yeah, because your mom chokes all the time.
Yeah.
You've choked a couple times, an oyster, ice cube, and now a frozen Milky Way bar.
Yeah.
There's more in there.
Well, outside of the oyster, I should have frozen things in my mouth. I mean, look, you will rarely catch me drinking anything with ice at my home.
For fear that the cube's going to shoot down.
I didn't really put it together till right now, but like I just don't keep ice in my house.
Okay.
I'll drink soda waters out of cans or brewski out of a can. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think the last time I just got fired up and had like a root beer. It was like, I'm going to put it on ice.
I mean, the good thing about an ice cube, it'll probably melt before you die.
Yeah.
Probably.
You will panic.
Well, the ones that came in a tray, I got one of those stuck in there one time. I was like,
big fat square.
I was like, I was just thinking, you got to melt, bro. You got to melt.
Well, that was the thing. He goes, it was caramel. And I go, yeah. And it was like, as I was biting it, and he goes, I think it just kind of maybe
like
cut
nicked
it.
You on the way down.
Nicked it on the way down.
Skinny throat.
But I could still like breathe. I still like put my CPAP on and went to sleep. So I was like, all right, I'm not dying, but it still hurts so much the next day. I was like, I got to go check it out. And then he was like, don't talk and chill out.
Do you know what I do for a living?
Right. Luckily, we didn't have a live show the next day. So I was like,
oh, right.
I can actually like rest. And
that does work out.
I ate more yogurt and pudding than I have.
Ooh, I haven't had pudding in a while.
You know what? It's pretty good.
I was going to say it is.
But it's hard to find vanilla pudding. Pre-made.
It is very difficult to find. You're right.
Irrational or for good reason, what really scares you and why? 206-803.
A lot of swirl.
Hello, Derek. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hola.
So, real quick, on behalf of choking, before I get to my fear, Miles, did you say the other day you had a friend that choked and then passed away on peanut butter?
I no. This is my fear for me. I did not have that. I just know for a fact I sleepwalk and I eat.
Right.
And I will go down and get a spoon. And I also have I like chunky peanut butter. And I'll just take a spoonful of peanut butter and then realize like I'll open up my refrigerator like I got nothing to eat. Then I'll run real quick, get a glass, get a cup of water, and try to get that thing down.
Yeah.
And then I'll wake up with like peanut butter on my fingers. So I've gone back down again. It's on my pillow, whatever the deal is. So it's just there's a reason I need to keep that crap out of my house. And the reason is
because I asked because sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just like a couple of weeks ago, we had a new peanut butter, and I was doing the same thing. And usually I'll just eat it, spoonful by spoonful. And I popped like 2 tablespoons in my mouth and go to try to swallow it down. And I swear, man, it got stuck in my throat to the point where I thought, like, for a couple moments, I was like, this is going to be the end of me. Like,
2 tablespoons of peanut butter is a lot of peanut butter.
And if you're going natural peanut butter instead of like Jif or something like that, it's going. I mean, that's some thick ass peanut butter. You're stirring it like crazy for a reason, so it's going to stick a little bit more.
Thick ass peanut butter.
Yeah.
That should be the name. Thick ass peanut butter.
The one that costs twice as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so besides peanut butter, I'd say trees, branches, treetops, trees in general, coming down would be one of my biggest fears.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Why? Look, man, I've seen 2 trees die naturally in my life.
Fall over, right?
Yeah. And both of them were on golf courses, but it was. I mean, look, they're 30 feet away from me, and they just died after how many hundreds of, however old that thing was, 50, 60 years. Just boom. Like, did you just see that? Like, what in the hell did that? We walked over, the root system's all pulled up.
Do you live around a lot of trees?
Yeah, so I live in Kirkland, but we got a little 1/4 acre over in Cleolum up by the lake. And it's up on the hillside there. And, it's a little cabin area, and I'm building a little tiny shed right now, a couple of them. And last year with that whole high wind and a lot of rain, my neighbor, unfortunately, had like 5 of them come down on his cabin. And so this year I've just been every weekend going up and cutting down 2 to 3 at a time. And we're talking 80 to 100 foot Doug firs with some of them about 3 foot in diameter, and trying to, having fun with wedges and placing them in the right spot, making sure they don't take anything out.
And another thing here, it's just so wet here, so the ground's just not as solid as a lot of other places. So we get those windstorms, and look, we all know it. We hear it every year. Just trees coming down everywhere. A couple times this past year, Ted, up by us, we couldn't pass the major road to get to our neighborhood. There's just a tree down. Again, I'm still bitter at this city because we had the tree in the neighbor's yard that it was like on fentanyl, right? You see something on fentanyl on 3rd Avenue, they're at a 45-degree angle, except this is like a 75-foot tall tree. We tried to convince the city, you need to let the neighbor cut it down. And we all reached out, and they kept saying, well, no, because it's one of 5, whatever kind of conifer, which I called BS. I said, all these goddamn trees here, for a fact, this is one of 5. Okay. Anyway, the tree's growing sideways. We kept saying it's going to fall down. They send out their arborists and understand they have a system how they do it here. It's complete BS. No, man, the tree is fine. It's not fine. Bro, we're looking at this. This is why I want to cut it.
The problem is you'll never call them and tell them they were wrong. They'll never know they were wrong.
Oh, they know they were wrong.
I'll do that.
I've been screaming from the rooftop, but the thing came down and smashed. We had a little portable pergola that we put in the yard, and on weekends, when the weather's nice, that's where you'll find my ass, right? And this was on a Friday. It completely, like if I were laying there, I am gone. And I've told my wife, you missed out on millions of dollars, man. So don't be too bitter. But it just pissed me off because I'm like, look, even reasonably healthy trees in this part of the country will come down because of the moisture and the windstorms that we get. And we know this because it happens every freaking year, right? This tree is already like halfway down. When you looked at the tree, it looked like someone snapped a photo of it falling and they just got it midway because that's how it grew. And again, this is the city of Seattle. So what I would say is if you think a tree is going to come down, F the city, chop that bitch down. Because they do not care. They will let you die. It does not matter. I am still pissed about that. It has to be, 5 years ago? 4 years ago?
Bless you.
It's like, we told you. You looked at it. You sent out fake-ass arborists, but you sent them out there. When we got the UW arborists, they were like, of course the tree's going to come down. Why did you call us?
Just give them a couple of pine cones and go, dude, go plant one.
Here's the thing, right? So they kept saying, well, it's one of 5. Bull ass. Anyway, we still have like 12 pine cones from this thing. The pine cones are interesting because they are massive,
right?
Man.
Just give them 3 of those and go say, hey, go plant these.
The Monday after the tree came down to my yard, I was like, my wife had to talk me off the ledge because City Hall's like right down the street. I'm like, I'm going to kick open that door, beat the living ass out of somebody, and hand them one of these pine cones. Like, plant it, bitch. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I have so many. We still have probably 15 from this tree. So Seattle, if you want to grow more of them, we got them. Some of my neighbor whose houses were also wrecked, they got them. So the whole time you're going on, it's 1 of 5. I'm like, you realize this thing drops pine cones. And when they drop pine cones, it sounded like a bomb coming into Pearl Harbor. You heard it, and everyone would scatter. And when it hit the ground, like I said, very tall tree, very large pine cones. So I'm like, I don't understand what the problem is when we have the seeds that you need to replant these trees if you think these trees are that goddamn important.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Now for all TV news all the time, it is time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, The Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
Excuse me.
You're excused, sir.
All right, your choices today. You got Seth Meyers, the Jimmies,
Colin and Kimmel,
Writers, or Ted Smith.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
It is right there. The title. These guys have teams of talented writers help them come up with their monologues each and every night. It is up to you to determine, is this an actual late night joke and from whom, or could it be a The Ted Smith original?
California state used to film the show Dynasty was listed at $45 million, which includes a tennis court, a greenhouse, a reflecting pool. Though if you're old enough to remember Dynasty, maybe stay off the tennis court.
Seth. Ted?
Seth Meyers.
A California estate that served as a filming location for the 1980s soap opera Dynasty was recently listed for $45 million, which includes a tennis court, greenhouse, and reflecting pool. Though if you're old enough to remember Dynasty, maybe stay off the tennis court?
In movie news, a man named Rambo was arrested in Florida. Over in Indiana, Spider-Man, a guy in a Spider-Man mask was arrested. And now Marvel has announced its new franchise, Rambo versus Spider-Man.
Fallon?
Yeah, I'm going Fallon.
Smith. I had to Google what if he was DC or Marvel.
Good job, buddy. Hey, that's research right there. That's a smart joke.
Yeah. Because
that's why I didn't think it was you.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I know like you do not care. So the fact that you nailed it, all right.
He should make that sound every time he shoots out with his
Sorry.
Just to make it weird.
Sorry, I shot my web early.
You just hear him streaming through New York.
The New York Knicks staged the biggest comeback in NBA Finals history and are now one win away from being world champions. It was a wild night of partying here in New York City, and I have a feeling a lot of future Knicks fans will be born in 9 months.
Fallon?
That's Fallon.
The New York Knicks staged the biggest comeback in NBA Finals history. And are now 1 win away from being world champions. Oh my goodness. It was a wild night of partying here in New York City. I have a feeling a lot of future Knicks fans will be born in about 9 months. Yeah.
A 7-year-old in Pennsylvania recently set a Guinness World Record after putting on 50 sweaters because his dad made it very clear what would happen if he touched the thermostat.
A 7-year-old in Pennsylvania recently set a Guinness World Record after putting on 50 sweaters because his dad made it very clear what would happen if he touched the thermostat.
I will say, I don't know if it's a guy thing or maybe just if it's your house. I don't think you have to be a dad. Drives me insane. Like, do not touch the thermostat.
It's only affected me as a dad. You know, me and the wife, we have that happy medium. Like, just set it here, we'll figure it out. Then the kids, I'm cold, right? Like, you put your hand on that thermostat. I'm going to take your hand off your body. Mm-hmm. And it's the same thing. Put on a sweatshirt. Mm-hmm. Put on a hoodie. Take off the long sleeves. Put on shorts. Like, that's the answer to everything. Change your clothes.
Oh, I go to my kids' room after they spend the night, and the windows open and the air conditioning's on.
Just like that.
I'm like, what is the point?
Yeah, it is just wild. And then old people, too. Like my mom, man, if I go visit her, it is like I'm like Jesus Christ. Right. Like it's almost like it should be 80 some degrees at her place. And I'm like, Mom, it's 80 outside. So like when she comes over, if she visits, I'm like, all right, you could sleep in this room. You can mess with that thermostat.
Right.
That's it.
Touch anything else.
The living room one stays the same.
Did you get yelled at for that? I did. As a kid, man. Oh, and somehow, I mean, I guess as a parent now, it's much easier to figure out. But I can never understand how my father knew that we touched the thermostat. He's like, I can tell you how, because there's 80 goddamn degrees in the house. Mm-hmm. Stop touching the thermostat.
I was the thermostat. I was the one who had to build a fire every single day.
So ours was
like on me.
Ours was the opposite, right?
All right.
Like I don't remember. Like I'm sure whatever the thermostat was during the wintertime, but you wear hoodies or whatever. It was just during the summer because it would be so hot and air conditioning was so expensive.
So expensive, yeah.
So it was just like, as a kid, you know, you're just like, let's take her down to 68 or something.
Ted, do you remember this one? Well, you didn't live in an area with a lot of mountains, but when you would travel in West Virginia, for whatever reason, when you were going up a hill, my grandfather, my dad
turned it off.
You have to turn the air conditioning off because it pulls too much from the motor.
That's exactly.
That's what they told me.
I will say, Mythbusters finally did that on a track. They had a truck. Because remember, that was the other thing you heard. If you have the AC on your car, it drains your gas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it was, I mean, they had it blast in, and then they did it without it. And it was a difference of like 20 feet.
Really?
No kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we do those cross-country trips, same thing. And, you know, in the middle of the desert, everyone's roasting. My father's like, yeah, we're going to turn off the air conditioning. And, you know, as a kid, same thing. It saves gas, blah, blah, blah. We didn't know any different, but I just remember just roasting in the back of this thing. Like, bro, we have it.
Hot air coming through the window.
We have
it's
it.
It's a literal oven.
That's why they have air conditioning.
Yeah. Thermostats, air conditioning. Obviously, in the car, you feel it a little more. I got a list here of the most iconic cars from the 80s.
Oh, that's segue, Ted.
Woo!
I can name 2 off the top of my head.
What do you got?
Is this movies or TV and movies?
It's TV and movies.
Just the 80s.
Just the 80s.
Okay.
You're going to have Kit from Knight Rider, and you're going to have General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard.
For sure. I also
General Lee is
Back to the Future car.
General Lee is number 9. I mean number 1.
Number 1.
Okay.
They look the same, yeah.
I was reading that it's a 1969 Dodge Charger, and I was so excited to say 69 that I said
60
it was 9.
noise.
All right, what was the other one? Sorry, Miles.
The Back to the Future DeLorean.
Yes, number 7 on the list.
Okay.
Back to the Future.
Did Kit from Knight Rider make it on there?
Knight Rider is on the list as well. It's a Pontiac Trans Am.
Mm-hmm.
All right. One we talk about all the time. Mike probably wouldn't know it. I know all of us watched it. Me and you reference their weaponry all the time.
The A-Team van?
The van from the A-Team.
Man from the A-Team. I do know that guy.
Their weaponry.
Orange stripe on that thing.
These are the guys that reverse engineered a vacuum cleaner. I'm not making this up. They reverse engineered a vacuum cleaner to fire heads of cabbage at the bad guys that took them out. That's
right.
Right, and they had
That's
guns,
what they do. Yeah,
but they just never shot anybody.
Slawed. Right.
Slawed.
Slaw and order, bitch.
Take that.
Oh, God, it's German. There's vinegar. What's a hint for this one? Probably the nicest car on here, except I don't believe he owned
Magnum
it.
PI.
Magnum PI.
Damn, good work, boys.
His Ferrari. Right? Like, he drove that, but I think that was Higgins or Robin Masters.
Right.
All right, this one's from a movie. I don't really care about this movie. I think it's a rom-com, but I bet you guys like it because it's an 80s classic.
Is this is that the one from Grease?
No.
That he flew into the sky with?
That was 70s.
Is it Ferris Bueller?
Ferris Bueller.
Oh, yeah.
Ferris Bueller is on the list with that Ferrari, but that's not the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
So it's kind of a rom.
Ghostbusters van.
All right,
Nice.
Ghostbusters. That Cadillac Miller Meteor ambulance, that's on the list as well.
Okay, when you say rom-com, is this like the Breakfast Club group? The Brat
Yes,
Pack?
that
All right.
group.
All right, hang on. The Brat Pack, a car.
One of them's got to be in it.
Is it like Breakfast at Tiffany's or something like that?
16 candles.
16 candles.
What was the car in 16 candles?
Porsche 944?
Okay.
Or 944? How do you say that, Mike?
944.
That's the 944.
All right. I'm a 911 guy. Porsche.
Yeah, those were chintzy too. Those were not nice. They're like I don't know.
What, the 944?
Yeah, it was kind of like their cheap version.
It was. That's the first time. My dad always wanted a Porsche, and I would say, "Well, why didn't you get a Porsche?" He's like, "'Cause I had goddamn kids." I'm like, "Understood." So when I moved out, he bought a Porsche. And the first one he got.
That's why he was building cars in the garage.
Yeah, no kid. Was the 944, and it was okay. But he finally upgraded to the 911, which is what he always wanted.
Yeah, Porsche people, that's a specific group.
They are.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now he drives a Jeep.
The only one you guys didn't bring up, I don't even remember this. Christine?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Christine. Stephen King, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The evil car.
The Plymouth Fury.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, there was a ghosty spirit in there.
Let me see that real quick.
I didn't see the movie. I remember all the commercials. I know what it's about. So what? Like it drove itself, right?
I don't remember
Christine?
if I read the book or if I watched the movie. I don't think I did either. But yeah, there's some sort of demonic spirit that's inside this car, and then like it almost hypnotizes the person that has it. They're like they fall in love with this car. Like this is oh my god, this is.
They love the car.
They don't make most of these.
To the point to where like when he gets a girlfriend and she's sitting in the car, she's like, "Hey, we should leave." He's like, "No, let's sit in the car. Let's just enjoy this car." And then the car eventually gets the girlfriend alone and like almost like chokes her to death just with like some weird essence. I don't know. That's all that I really know of the movie. Like,
sold.
Christine's a bad car.
Yeah.
It's a bad car.
Well, out of the 10, the Dodge Charger is the only one still in production.
And that was gone for a while. They brought it back.
Yeah, they also have the wagon from National Lampoon's Vacation, the family truckster.
Family truckster.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's see. Did anybody watch any World Cup action last night?
I did not.
No. So the good thing is, again, because it's in the States, like I think it's kind of exciting. I was watching South Korea and I want to call it Czech Republic, but they called it Czechia or
Chick-fil-A?
No, it looked like the Czech Republic. Not Chechnya or
we're just saying it wrong. It's got to be the Czech Republic, right?
It is, but I don't think they call it that anymore. Is it now? Is it the? I don't know. Either way, South Korea won.
Yeah, Czechia.
Czechia.
I never heard
is that
of it.
the Czech Republic or
CZECHIA? Yes, I believe it is the Czech Republic.
Because that's their flag.
Can you send out a memo if you're going to change your country's name?
I mean,
you know what I mean? I know countries change their name, but like, dude, just send out a memo to everybody. Says, by the way, we have a different name now.
Yeah.
Would you be mad if I just told you, guys, my name is Pete? Be like, well, why didn't you let us know?
Yeah, and sometimes I think, too, I kind of blame us because some of the countries kind of went with a different name, right? And then it's
we're just like, nah, we ain't doing it.
Yeah, right? It's like, well, it's actually this, right? I mean,
we know better.
Yeah. You're Japan. Like, well, stupid.
We're
Germany. Like, okay. Because, like, for years, I was like, what is this Deutschland crap? Right. And it's like, well, that's how they, like, oh.
So basically in the U.S., we just kind of give you a bro nickname. I am from Deutschland. What's up, Germany?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to call you.
It's like that old scene in The Wire. And he's like, why do they all call me Boris? It's like, shut up, Boris. He's like, my name is Sergey. It's like,
shut up.
Whatever, Boris. But it was fun to go home last night and actually watch a live soccer game. Tonight you have the USA playing, but like Saturday, tomorrow, there's going to be a 9 p.m. start for us on the West Coast.
9 p.m.?
Yes.
Wow.
How great is that? I'm just saying, it's like, as nerdy about sports as I am, you used to have Pac-12 after dark. You know, sometimes you'll still get like a random San Jose State or somebody at like 8:30, but a 9 p.m. start for a sporting event, like, oh, give it to me.
Give me late night.
Come on, baby, some late night loving.
Tonight, though, you do have USA and Paraguay. That starts at 6 p.m. for us. I would also mention to people, too, I know not a lot of people care. It's more specific than the World Cup, but College World Series is going on right now.
Yes, it is.
All right.
My nephew, my brother, my sister-in-law, they're all there. He's a senior he's a junior. He'll be a senior at Old Miss, so hotty toddy.
Okay.
Let's see them going. Miles, his West Virginia Mountaineers are in that tournament.
They're in action.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Let's see, what else you got happening? Saturday is actually a good sports day. You got World Cup on all day. You're going to have the College World Series. 5:30, you're going to have Game 5 of the NBA Finals with the Spurs hosting the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks got to win that game. I don't know. Like
I doubt it.
I still think they took their soul.
It's the NBA.
They might push it 7. What else was on there? Yeah, you got an F1 race. You'll have a NASCAR race. And then Sunday, 5 p.m., you'll have Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Those Hurricanes are up 3-2.
Okay. Thank you, Tom. We appreciate it. You're listening to The Men's Room.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here, exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Making headlines tonight, Velma Dinkley of the famed Scooby-Doo gang has been arrested.
Velma? I thought she was the good one in the Scooby-Doo gang.
She attempted to rip the face off of what police describe as a kindly old man.
Wait, what?
Velma reportedly shouted, "Let's see who you really are," before attempting to rip off the man's face in the middle of a grocery store. Police say the man was, in fact, just a kindly old man. Velma now faces charges of assault and excessive meddling.
And she would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that kindly old man.
In other news, local restaurants say a sudden run on Mexican food today has customers lining up for tacos, enchiladas, and especially burritos.
Oh man, I love me some burritos.
Burritos? I think you mean burritos.
That's what I said, burritos.
Felix, it's pronounced burritos, not burritos.
Tomato, burrito.
I think you mean tomato, potato.
Exactly.
Those are actual pronunciation differences, Felix.
So it's burrito.
No, it's not.
Agree to disagree, Stone.
No, we are not agreeing to disagree. Nobody says the word burrito.
I just did.
That doesn't count.
Well, it sounded pretty natural to me.
It sounded ridiculous.
Tell that to the burrito community.
There is no burrito community.
There is if people keep eating them.
We are going to settle this right now.
Right now, in the middle of a newscast.
Yes, Felix, in the middle of our newscast. I'm not having one of these long, drawn-out, stupid conversations with you today. Bonnie, how do you pronounce burrito? Bonnie? Where is our producer?
Maybe she went to get some burritos.
Stop it! Tell you what, I will simply call some of these fine Mexican establishments mentioned in the report to settle this. First call, Sid's Burrito Hut. Hello?
Thank you for calling Sis Burrito Hut. Can I take your order?
I'm sorry, did you say burrito?
Yes, we have the best burritos in town.
Thank you.
Told you, Playboy.
Second call, Mama's Burrito Palace. Surely Mama's will call them by the correct name.
Mama's Burrito Palace.
I'm sorry, did you just say burrito?
Yes, we have the best burritos in town.
Don't you specialize in burritos, not burritos?
Yeah, burrito.
Unbelievable.
That's two for burrito, Playboy.
Has this entire town lost its mind? Third call, El Rancho Mexican Restaurant. Hello. Yes, quick question. How do you pronounce the food item spelled Burrito?
Oh, you want the burrito? We got the best burritos.
Oh, I'm sure you do, buddy. This proves nothing.
Science, Playboy.
Where is Bonnie?
Sorry I'm late.
Where were you?
All this talk of burritos made me hungry, so I snuck out and bought lunch from the taco truck outside.
You left during the broadcast to get food?
Yeah, I brought something back.
Did you get burritos?
No, they were all sold out. Apparently there was a sudden run on burritos. I got jalapeno poppers.
Ooh, I love me some jalapenos, Playboy.
You know what? Fine. I give up. I guess I'll just never pronounce anything correctly ever again. Goodbye, English language. So long forever. Nothing makes sense anymore. I guess we're gonna go to break now. Yeah, I said break.
I think you mean break, Playboy. Who says break?
Yeah!
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here. Exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Tonight, a sensei in Rhode Island is teaching Taekwondo to amputees. He's calling it martial arts. But first,
why you still dressed like a knight, man? Yesterday, you said you were dressed like it because you were promoting the Renaissance Festival. Then here you are today, still wearing armor. Are you really that jealous of me being a real knight?
No, Felix, I am not.
Then why you still dressed up as a knight? Stone?
Why are you dressed like a knight?
Because I am a knight. You know this, Stone. Also, I saw you parading around earlier. I didn't want you stealing my knightly thunder.
Your knightly thunder? Okay, well, full disclosure, I'm dressed like this for a second day because I don't know how to take off the armor.
What?
I'm stuck, Felix. I'm stuck in this knight's armor.
You're stuck?
Yes! I've been stuck in this ridiculous costume since yesterday's broadcast. I had to sleep in this armor. It is not funny, Felix. I don't know how to get out of it. It's very heavy and cumbersome. I'm supposed to fly out of town this weekend.
Yeah, a real knight would know how to de-armor himself.
I never said I was a real knight. And I just want to get out of this costume.
Yeah, I can help you, man.
But you're not going to, are you?
No, sir.
Fine. I will figure it out myself.
Will you?
Honestly, I don't know. Me and my lovely wife spent 3 hours last night trying to pry me out of this ridiculous outfit. We used WD-40, a crowbar, dish soap, and a prayer.
My uncle got himself stuck in a costume once. He was in knight's armor. He was in a bear costume.
He was dressed like a bear?
Yeah, but the zipper broke and he couldn't get it off of him.
What did he end up doing?
Living with it.
Living with it?
Yeah.
Are you saying that your uncle lived with being trapped in a bear costume? He just went about his life permanently dressed as a bear.
Well, his life did change a lot after that. He lost his job as a paramedic.
He was a paramedic while dressed as a bear?
No, that's why he was fired. Because he looked like a bear.
Bonnie, this story is not helping. I don't want to live trapped in this outfit. I want to get out of it.
He got out of the bear costume in about a year.
A year? Oh, for the love of Pete, how did he finally get out of the bear costume?
He just took a long walk in the forest.
A long walk in the forest, that's it.
Yeah, a hunter thought that he was a real bear and shot him.
Oh my word, Bonnie, that is terrible. That's what it took to get him out of the bear costume?
Not exactly. It wasn't until the hunter took the bear to be taxidermied. When they cut the bear open to stuff it, they found my uncle inside.
Was your uncle okay?
Well, no. A hunter shot him.
Did he survive, at least?
Well, no. A hunter shot him.
Bonnie, is the story of your uncle supposed to make me feel better?
No.
Okay, well, it doesn't.
It shouldn't.
That's just great. Just great. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doomed to die in this costume. I guess I'll just die a night.
You will do no such thing, Playboy.
Thank you, Felix. I appreciate your confidence.
No, man, I'm saying you will die a peasant with stolen valor, wearing a knight's armor.
Okay, let's go to break. Get me out of this costume!
The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. Now, let's see what's happening in the real world.
All right, here we go. A Florida woman is finally caught after stealing $300 worth of banana chips. Meanwhile, a jailed man tells police if they take his dogs, he's going to go all John Wick. A gaming PC saves an owner from a bullet fired by a neighbor's dog. An animal escapes a zoo and could put you in kind of a stinky fog. And today's rescue is a dog stuck in an Oklahoma storm drain. It's time for your headlines.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. here's my cop.
All right, our top story, we go to the lovely world of the internet where a story of survival was told. A man told the story of how he was woken up in the middle of the night to a loud bang. Not the good kind. And glass hitting him in the face. Bang! Shortly after, his neighbor arrived at his door, reportedly crying, shaking, and repeatedly apologizing as she was terrified that somebody had been hurt due to her dog. Somehow, the animal managed to set off a loose firearm, sending the bullet straight for our man's bed, through the wall, directly at his bed.
How do we know it was
This is 2 dog shootings in 2 weeks.
No
Right,
kidding.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, this one didn't hit the guy, but still.
Police investigated the
It's not
incident.
fun when the dog has the gun.
And said that the bullet would have hit and possibly killed him if his gaming PC hadn't been in the pathway. Still, the Redditor told that he found the bullet underneath his pillow.
Jeez.
It was under his pillow. The neighbor is facing charges for criminal negligence, and her gun was confiscated. That's like a $3,500 computer that is now just destroyed.
Yeah, but he's still alive.
But he's alive.
So again, this is what, in 2 weeks, 2 dogs shooting at 2 different people.
And I'm assuming they shared a wall. I missed the beginning.
I believe so, yeah.
Look, I know people are dumb. But like we were saying the other day, again with the dogs, like, why do you have a loaded firearm sitting out where a dog can step on it?
Why is it loaded?
Why do you have a loaded firearm sitting out, period?
I think it's the dogs, man.
Yeah,
Too much coincidence. People are worried about AI. People are worried about Planet of the Apes. It's the freaking dogs.
Right.
They're shooting people, man.
They're shooting people. They're making us pick up crap.
Yeah, that's where it started.
Yeah.
I just pooped right there. Pick it up.
Oh, I can't clip my nails.
Help me.
All right, help
Wait,
me.
no, don't help me. No.
I'm gonna lick my butt and kiss your face.
I'm gonna lick my ass and I'm gonna climb in bed and lick your face. That's what's gonna happen.
Is that Panda Express? Yes. I love Panda Express.
Damn dogs.
That's great stuff there, that Panda. That's orange chicken? Yeah.
Now, when you turn the head, I'm gonna go ahead and snatch me a piece.
I love orange chicken. In other news, we go to Minnesota where a man watches too many movies. Our boy was locked up last month for allegedly threatening and fighting with cops, getting into it with a pair of machetes in his possession, and threatening to stab officers in the neck. Great idea. Great friggin' move. Let's see here. At the time of his arrest, he was accompanied by 3 dogs who were taken to an impound facility. But due to him being locked up for so long, he was told that they would become city property if he didn't immediately pick them up or arrange to care for them. He's in jail, so he's not picking up his dogs.
Yes.
But this was just too much for him to take. Our man became incensed, saying, quote, "I don't play about my effing dogs. Have you ever seen John Wick? I'm going to kill these MFers if they try to take my effing dogs." That's a threat, homie.
Yeah.
These threats added to his list of felonies that he'll answer for in court later on this month. You're behind bars.
Well, you don't know how long you're going to be there. You can't just put the dog in doggy daycare.
Right.
Or like a boarding, kennel.
That tells me that he was told that his dogs are in that impound facility. It's like, get somebody to come pick up these dogs.
Yeah, like a relative, somebody.
Right. We've got them for now just so that they're cared for. We don't have to worry about it, but get somebody to come and take these dogs. And I just
what
don't
does
think
he
did
think they're going to do? They got my dog.
Yeah, right.
Right, because you're in jail,
Because
dumbass.
they would become city property, which means that they're going to go to a shelter, which would then put them up for adoption. Is my guess.
I will say it's kind of a gangster line, though. You ever seen John Wick?
You ever seen John Wick?
Like, no.
I'll John Wick all you people.
Just by saying that, you've already spoken more than John Wick does in the 4 movies.
No kidding, dude. You talk too damn much to be John Wick.
You can't be John Wick, you're
moron. It's a movie where the line after he didn't say a doggone word was, what did he say? Enough.
Right. How many people have you killed? A lot.
A lot. A woman in Florida was arrested for theft, but her choice of stolen good is a little odd. Police report that on several occasions she had gone into her local Publix market and stole a single bag of banana chips. Bad form. They say that she did pay for some of the bags of chips that she would grab at self-checkout, but would neglect to scan all of the bags before leaving. And after stealing $300 worth of the chips, she was finally approached by police, and she fully admitted to her crime.
The bags were $6.50 a piece.
Right.
$6.50. She stole a ton of those.
Right.
And they eventually caught her after like her 8th attempt.
40 bags.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, pretty
So
much.
did she steal them all in one, or every time she went?
would just go and steal them.
6 different occasions. She would always go to get banana chips, and she loves banana chips, man.
At different stores, too. And she even admits, she's like, it's stupid. It's not worth losing my job and going to jail over, but I don't know why I did it.
I need to get off banana chips. But she looked like she'd eat them all.
Hey, man, let me...
I mean, she had a plan.
She didn't, though. That's the weird thing. It's that she wasn't eating the chips. They found the doggone chips.
They found a lot of them.
At least several bags of them, yeah.
She probably eats other things, too, obviously.
And it is. I mean, you can't... Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
Damn,
I mean,
man.
they said, well, did you read the bottom of that? She was like between 280 and 360. They didn't know.
Miles.
They did. That was the cop statement. Damn. When they were looking for her.
That she looks like she needs the chips?
When they put out the APB on this woman, they had between, like, it was 280. It was 3 something. It's just like, that's what they were looking for.
When they're asking for the public
This is a very
sale.
large person stealing banana chips. Exactly. We have her on camera.
But just in case we start
If I see an offensive lineman eat banana chips. Exactly. A lady lineman?
looks like her name would be Bertha.
Yeah. Oh, that was the description of it. And they caught her, so they were right.
Yeah, we have a woman with great personality stealing banana chips.
Yeah, that's how they say it. They just put it out there. Like, it's a huge woman taking banana chips.
She big.
Be on the lookout.
They're for a big mama eating banana chips. That's it.
I mean, in Florida,
That's a girl.
you sweat, man. You know, how can this be?
Thankfully, there's good news.
We go to Oklahoma for the final animal rescue story of the week. Crews responded to reports of a dog that was found after it had managed to get caught in an outdoor drain that was covered by metal bars. Firefighters were able to remove the drain cover so the
banana chip lady ate it. She ate the dog.
Firefighters were able to remove the drain cover so the bitch could be lifted to safety. She is.
You're right.
She was taken to a vet to ensure that there was no lasting issues from her predicament, and they're still trying to find her owners.
I wish you did national news. And the bitch was safely recovered.
The bitch was safely recovered.
She's fine.
You got NBA Finals tomorrow night on ABC, Stanley Cup Finals on Sunday on ABC, and World Cup soccer all weekend long over on Fox. And the Mariners are in D.C., taking on the Nationals on Mariners TV all weekend long. As far as your weather, going to be beautiful this weekend, gang, with lows at right around 60 and the highs in the mid-80s all weekend long. We do come back on a Monday with partly cloudy skies and a high of 86. That's it for your headlines. Yeah, with that, Mike Hawkins out.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Hey, go USA tonight. Let's go. It'll be all right. Tell lovely Jolene coming up in just seconds.
Yes, indeed, it's all true. But in the meantime, well, we be all about this bitch. So until Monday, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network.
Oh, man!
A Double Flush production.